stinks, but you know he's clean. Oh, don't you see what I mean? Gotta get away, holy diver. Yeah. Flat, shiny diamonds, like the eyes of a cat in the black and blue. Something is coming for you. Look out! Race for the morning. You can hide in the sun till you see the light. Oh, we will pray it's alright. Gotta get away. Get away. Between the velvet lies, there's a truth that's hard as steel. Masquerade, no need to look so afraid. Jump, jump, jump on the tiger. You can feel his heart, but you know he's mean. Some light can never be seen.
What do you think about today's social media climate? Honestly speaking, I don't care about the likes and the follows, because all that can be manipulated. What I do care about is the genuine supportive people that we do have. If you rocking with us, you rocking with us, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Well, on that note, what time is it?
Time to get paid, blow, time to get paid, time to get paid, blow up like I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would, and then you don't know.
I'm blowing up.
I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would, and then you don't know. I'm blowing up like you thought I would.
I'm blowing up
like you thought I would, and then you don't know. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would, and then you don't know.
I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I do some shit that you never ever thought I could. Yeah, now what's good? Holla at you folk when you see me. The joke is a lot of you niggas just wanna be 6'2" be the team, West Green be the hood. I just hit her with the pipe, she said damn that's good. The hip hopper, spit it proper, non-stopper. Who shot you on my bad boy like Big Papa? Word.
I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would, and then you don't know.
I'm blowing up.
I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would, and then you don't know. I'm blowing up like you thought I would.
I'm blowing up
like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know,
I'm blowing up.
I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid, time to get paid, blow up like.
Hungry on the grind, stay eating. Put a blanket in the pillow for you niggas that be sleeping. I'm blowing up, getting paper, so you know what I mean. 1 to twin 6 to another income stream. While I smoke, she swallow. I'ma get the cream. What's a like and a follow to a marketing scheme? My name's Zax, what the fuck you mean? Why would I wait? Just holla at C-Mac, book the show for a date. Word.
I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know,
I'm blowing up.
I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know,
I'm blowing up.
I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would.
I'm blowing up
like you thought I would. And if you don't know,
she took off her dress. We made a mess, I'm counting figures. Really, I ain't trying to impress none of you niggas. You ain't for me. Yes, see, really, we don't need that. Support me, you be hating, and really, I can see that. Me, I shine, you should peep the analytics. I'm on the beach with a dime, motherfucker, mind your business. I been had the gift and I rep K-Town. You don't know? I bet your ass know now, word now.
Time to get paid, blow up like. I'm blowing up like you thought I would.
I'm blowing up
like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know,
let's go. Big ups to brother Ron, nephew C-Bands, I see you. Baywatch, Uze, Porter Rock, Twan Lee, C-Mac, 6'2", 1 to twins, underground exclusive.
I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid,
blow up like the world train.
I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know,
blowing up.
I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would.
Dreaming of a big night.
Max B. See, it's a lot of speculation, right?
I'm cheater.
Between me and the boy hand.
I'm cheater.
Come on. Gang Green. No, we in the studio too.
Nigga, I'm cheater.
Can't forget.
I'm cheater.
Let's go. Shit. You might have seen me leaning in the beamer, floating off the top rope like Tommy Dreamer. Feeling type comfortable, hitting these chicks with big dicks, what we love to do. Not in my league when it come to this money. Bullets from the shimmy, all the running up and get to me. I'm G'd up. Tie me a nigga up, mommy eat up. Come on. And now I'm trying to fuck. I'm a professional pimp, don't stress a whole bitch, get you for your whole shit. I'ma get this nigga whole clips. I was in the Benz big, I seen 40 room, I was in your crib, kid. I know you that bitch. I'm better off, yeah. Cherry Carrera Porsche, leather cloth. It's very soft. Tie you up, those soap, your bullet wound for the cheddar, of course. Ow.
I'm ready to ride, I'm always on the grind. I'm cocking my nine whenever it's time for crime. I'm cheater, so you know I'm cheater.
Gang Green.
A lot of dough.
I'm getting green, we holding, steady rolling. Pockets is heavy and all swollen. Nigga, I'm G'd up. Time mommy eat up. And now I'm tryna fuck.
Don't get it confused, we could get it on, but I'm always playing it cool, and niggas know I'm a rider. Cause before all this singing and rapping, I was cooking them pies up. I get it poppin', I don't play no games, I'm cheater. I don't say no names, I'm cheater. I slang that cane, I rep that thing, and plus I bang bang.
I was living at 740 Fiji.
Niggas like Max, how you do it so easy? Max, how you do it so freely? T-touch, might as well join us. You niggas can't beat us. 50 of the shower in my sneaker. White, don't know if you notice. I don't think he likes me. Tell him when he see me come and fight me. He don't wanna do that. Ship him off to Mikey. He don't wanna move that.
If you hustling in the streets, you holding your heat, trying to stay low from the peace. Stay cheater. Stay cheater. Throw it up if you riding that 5 and you busting your guns, trying to keep your niggas alive. Stay cheater. Stay cheater.
I'm getting green, we holding, steady rolling. Pockets is heavy and no swollen. Nigga, I'm G'd up. Tommy, nigga, up, mommy, eat up. And now I'm trying to fuck.
I'm ready to ride, I'm always on the grind. I'm cocking my 9 whenever it's time for crime. I'm
FCB.
That's all a nigga know. I'm G'd up, getting a lot of dough.
I'm getting green, we holding, steady rolling. Pockets is heavy and no swollen. Nigga, I'm G'd up. Tommy, nigga, up, mommy, eat up. And now I'm trying to fuck.
I'm ready to ride, I'm always on the grind. I'm cocking my 9 whenever it's time for crime. I'm G'd up, that's all a nigga know. I'm G'd up, getting a lot of dough.
Biggest beast, B2B Entertainment, Gang Green, Harlem Matriarch. We stick together, baby. It's Harlem. We back. Okay. 2G's.
Meet Cancelina. She's a credit river. She doesn't know.
Descontrolas, moviendo como tú no hay otra. Mi corazón se me explota. Entraste al baile sola. La vista tú la descontrolas, moviendo como tú no hay otra. Mi corazón se me explota. Unos tragos se embriagaron, nos perdimos, olvidamos y nunca más nos encontramos. Unos tragos se embriagaron, nos perdimos, olvidamos y nunca más nos encontramos.
Baila la soca, tu boca y mi boca besando nos toca. Lo más que te gusta, busca pa' que tú te luzcas. Me gusta como tú te la apuntas. Ustedes tuyo y sin pregunta. Hoy volvemos a sentir como lo nuestro se junta. Música que siga, música vacila, tequila, tranquila. Bebe más gente, más beba, más te entrega y te pega pa' sentirlo más. Oh.
No me dicen nada, ¿qué pasa? Que ya no te veo, no te veo. Que ya no te veo, no te veo.
Adiós, bye bye. Te fuiste, mamita, dime qué es lo que hay. Ninguna tiene tu fe, tampoco tú sabes. Decidiste perderte, pues un bye bye. La vida que yo llevo no te gusta. La farándula, la película. Recógete conmigo y vamos a viajar. Vamos a cruzar el mar. Vamos a salir del Caribe, calle el charco, montarte en barco. Me tienes como rifle de asalto, chambeado esperando el blanco.
Unos tragos se embriagaron, nos perdimos, olvidamos y nunca más nos encontramos. Unos tragos se embriagaron, nos perdimos, olvidamos y nunca más nos encontramos.
Buscando sin poderte encontrar, soñando con volverte a tocar. Muero de pena porque no estás, pa' toda la noche yo poderte azotar. Y como antes yo hacerte mía, pa' que tú pidas todo lo que pedía. Que por la noche y por el día, a ti te coge y te da una encendida. Vuelve que te estoy esperando. Piel con piel, vamos a quemarnos. Vuelve que te estoy esperando.
That's the motherfucking.
Piel con piel,
That's the motherfucking vibration. That's another frequency of the glacier. Why not? Should I do it? Why not? Should I go old school? Play some old school shit right now? Hold on, let me go all in. Let me see if I can bluff my way. There's some winnings. Yeah, you're now live. L-I-V-E with your host, the most froze. The most froze. The bad boy of indie comics. The hottest ticket in all of indie comics today. The unstoppable, unbreakable, undiscovered. Creative juggernaut. The IP generating machine. The people's champion. CEO of Glacier Mountain Comics. It's your boy, Glacier. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, Paravates, god damn it. Oh, we're splitting the pot. No, 3 8s. Ah. Oh, shit. Trips. Triple 8s. 888's gonna win the pot. Yeah, well deserved, my lady. Yeah, you can send donos. You can send donos right now. Help us achieve our mission and goal of getting my first IP out to the world. The world hungers for it. You have no idea. The world is waiting. Through me and creators like me during this new era, this new age, we have dubbed the Ice Age. Yeah, spearheaded by the Glacier and creators cut from my same cloth. We are going to affect mass awakening, mass change on a global scale. Worldwide. Comic books will rise again. We will remind all the mangaka you had a really good run. All the manga, all the anime, and I enjoyed a hell of a lot of it. Yeah, shouts out to Dragon Ball Z. If you know, you be knowing. But this new era, this new age, we're here to say thank you. Behold my beer as we remind the world that the West is superior. The West is supreme. And through my works and yours, every facet of Americana, American entertainment, our greatest export to the world, will be fixed. It will be saved. From the ashes, we will rise like a motherfucking phoenix. And you can help us today by donating via paypal.me/glacier 8888. paypal.me/glacier 8888. Yeah. Collective. Salute. I see you. Thank you so much for. If you're new to the channel, please leave a like and a comment. And subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified each and every time we go LIVE live. Yeah. Collective. Worldwide. Tap all the way in. Yeah. Tap all the way in. 144,000. Bow. 144,000 strong. Baby. Light workers, chosen ones, divinely favored individuals, star seeds. Tap all the way in. Yeah. And for all you gremlins and demons out in the world, out in the physical and the spiritual, still trying to fuck with the collective, we got one question for you. What's up with that? Yeah, what's up with that? Knock it off. And it's not too late. You can still send donos. You can still send donos my way via paypal.me/glacier8888. Hail and welcome. I welcome you to the show out there on the tubes of you. And I welcome you to this new age, this new era. The Ice Age. Yeah. We're going to head over to Michelle as we relay these divine readings and these divine messages worldwide to the collective. You know the deal. Saloon poker and divine messages. Yeah. Welcome to the show, folks. Settle in and get cozy. Glacier, winter is upon you. Yeah.
Welcome to the channel. Today I have a message, and it is God is suddenly rebranding you, or rebranding your whole life. And so I'm getting this that message that a whole bunch of us are suddenly being rebranded like overnight, where God is going to suddenly change your image, your persona, the way that you appear to the world, the way that you show up in the world, and really like almost all aspects of your life are about to be suddenly rebranded overnight by God. Okay, and this is something that that I just saw, and so we're in the last 2 weeks of the year of the snake. Okay, so the fire horse year starts on February 17th, and God is showing me this snake, and the snake represents us this time, and it's a very beautiful snake. Okay, so you have been growing. You've been like a snake that has been growing with the Lord. Okay, so God says to be as innocent as a dove and wise as a snake, and so you have been growing in your wisdom with the Lord, to where you have grown and you have changed. And what's happening is that you have been growing and changing into this beautiful, beautiful snake that is totally unique, a completely, rare, unique snake with all these different patterns and colors and aspects and facets of your life that are totally, again, one of a kind. Okay, and what happened though was that as you were growing and as you were allowing God to change or develop all of these aspects of yourself and your wisdom and make you wiser, and you were also, you were developing a dead layer of skin as well. So as the time went on, you developed this thick, dead layer of skin where you began to wonder, you knew that you went through all of these processes and that things were changing on the inside of you and that big things were transforming and happening, but you couldn't really see it because there was this layer of dead skin over you. And it's like this foggy, like milky layer where you really can't see what's underneath, like being ashy but times a million, just like super dead and thick layer of skin. And so in these last couple of weeks of this year of the snake, It's like this dead layer is shedding off of you, and what's being revealed underneath is this, I don't know if it's called skin or scales that are totally multicolored and multifaceted and just glowing and beautiful. And I'm seeing rainbows. I'm seeing like these swirls of incredible colors. Okay, and these patterns and colors, and you know, the skin underneath is representative of this transformed version of yourself, this this purified version of yourself that is the most powerful, and that is the best representation of your highest self. And this is this is the skin that you're about to walk in. This is the skin that represents what God has done in your life. It's what shows how you have been transformed and what happened to you in that secret place. And it's really God's coat of many colors on you that is a signature of what God has done. Okay, and so, but you went, you know, you didn't realize that all of this was inside of you, because again, you had this thick dead layer of skin, and you could not see underneath. Okay, so and so that might have felt like you just kind of, you know, thinking that old things had died, or that, you know, these certain parts of your personality or your mind or your ideas is that they were just gone, or they were going away, or they were dying, you know, or they were old and unuseful, and whatever. But that was just an illusion because of this thick layer of dead skin. You couldn't see that actually the Lord had refined this. So the skin is coming off, and it happens suddenly. It's like you're slithering out of this dead shell, and what's coming out is this glorified, totally refined and powerful version of yourself that includes and puts on display every single aspect of all of these facets of your personality, of your psyche, of your consciousness, of your ideas, of everything that you have, you know, discovered and built with the Lord on your journey. Okay, so what this is going to look like for some of us is that God is just suddenly, in these last couple of weeks, rebranding you to where He's telling you to pick up all of the old pieces of your past, all of those old ideas and things, not old, but all of these things that, you know, became part of you like within the last 10 years. It's like they're all going to be reignited in your personality again, in your consciousness again. And this might look like you just you know, completely rebranding and having these completely you know, sudden inspirations to rebrand in certain areas of your life. And this could be in all kinds of areas for all of us. Okay, but this is something where we're all going through this within the next couple of weeks. And then it's like when February 17th comes around, this is the new year of the fire horse. It's like you're taking off in this new skin, in this new version of yourself, in this glorified body, this work of art, really, that puts on display everything that God has done inside of you. Okay, so let's go ahead and we have the sign of Taurus, okay? And so what I'm getting with this is that you are now in the skin that is going to get you into this high place, that is going to get you access into this high place. So the Lord is about to unveil this stairway to heaven. I'm getting like, you know, when February comes around and this spring season is going to be the time where the stairway to this new place, this new high place is opened, and it is descending down for you to walk up into this opportunity at this very high place. And the only reason why you're going to have that
stairway in the forest, you never go upstairs that you find in the forest. And that's what's on this card. That's crazy.
access that they're going to let you in is because of your new skin, is because you have rebranded yourself, or well, it's really God that's done it, but it's going to look like you rebranding yourself in some cases. But that is what the skin, that is the coat of many colors, that's the robe of righteousness, or whatever it is. That's going to give you the access to be allowed to ascend up this staircase and into this place. Okay, okay, let's go ahead and pull some cards here. All right, yeah. So here is your skin, your new skin, with all the colors, all the facets of your personality, all of the best parts of you, all of the wonderful things that God has put inside of you specifically. And we have sometimes this hard time believing that any of us is really truly one of a kind, or that we really have, you know, some kind of a special, I don't know, that we're not special or anything. But God is saying that He is so infinite, and that every single person, even though there's billions, is completely one of a kind. Okay, and so these are colors that don't even exist anywhere else. These are patterns, and these are swirls and patterns of beautiful things that only are connected to you, that don't exist anywhere else. Okay, so God is saying that He has done everything inside of you to make you the glorified version of yourself, and this beautiful new snake. Okay, so this is a beautiful representation, and you even have this like snake here, right, with all of these colors. Okay, so but this is your 10 of Cups. This is the highest version of your loving of yourself, of all the aspects of yourself being put on full display in the grandest act of self-love. So this is the ultimate version of your self-love. Okay, so God's going to be showing us these parts of ourselves to nurture, to display, to, you know. Okay, so there's going to be rebranding, there's going to be manipulations happening, and creations happening, new creations, reorganization, okay, new ideas, and different implementations. All right, so there you are. There is your rebranding. Okay, so God is giving you new ideas, new tools, new strategies. He's giving you so many new inspirations, and it's happening suddenly. Okay, and this is because, again, with this person has been in the secret place with God, being transformed, having all of this magic done onto them by God, all of this transformational work, and all of these things manifesting in the darkness, in the secret place, that are now that are now complete. All right, and that are now on full display. And this is so this is connected to the version of yourself, to the image of yourself that is going to give you the access to these places, that's going to give you the rite of passage into these high level places. Okay, so I'm seeing Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, and Virgo and Gemini. All right, so thank you. So let's see what else is there. Okay. So these came out in the reverse, but I'm going to read it like this first. So we have the sign of Sagittarius, and you know, God has really, you know, the Lord has protected you with this. So some of you have been hidden for a while. Again, you were kind of in this place of being covered in this thick layer of dead skin, maybe feeling like you're you know, you're not gonna go any farther than this, or you're dead or something. But this was actually a form of protection. God had actually been hiding you. So as He was doing this this magical transformational work on the inside of you, where He had angels working on your spirit, on your aura, on your soul, and doing all these things that were very bright and glowy, and there were just, you know, there were so many lights connected to this transformation happening, where the angels were working on on you. So God had to protect you and hide you. And so this dead skin, this dead season where you were maybe hiding or just feeling like you shouldn't be glowing or being on full display, or you just or whatever it was, there was a pause, but this was actually protecting you. It was God's way and the angel's way of hiding you during your transformation and keeping you in this bubble to be transformed by the angels. Okay, so but God is saying now that there's going to be some kind of sudden rocking of your world. Okay, there's going to be a sudden change. This is like everything that was peaceful and still just being suddenly changed and turned up, and things happening very kind of extremely. Okay, so this is a sudden release of this dead skin. This is a sudden shedding of this dead skin. Okay, what's on the bottom? Yeah, and so God is saying that, well, this is another message about how God has really kept you from some bad things happening during your transformation, and that God has been holding on to you, and he's been the one that's been holding back, maybe holding back your opportunities, holding back certain things from you that, were promised, and God is saying that there was a reason. Well, you were not, because you were not in the right skin yet, and you were also being protected during this very sensitive transformation. And this is the 0 card, which is the brand new beginning of everything. So you're in your new skin now. You're in your brand new skin, and you're ready for your brand new, I'm getting era. Okay, so we have the sign of Aries. So so after February 17th, it's going to pop off for you. It's going to pop off because you're in your new skin, you're rebranded, and you're going to be experiencing explosive energy all around you immediately when this happens, all right? It's going to pop off in a huge way. Okay, and so God is saying that your new image, your new rebranded version of yourself has a lot to do with this, okay? And you are going to experience, a very strong energy of competition and jealousy and things coming against you in the beginning. But that is just because, people are going to be. I'm getting stunned and blindsided by this new version of you. Okay. So, is there anything else for the chosen ones? Yeah, you're beautiful. Your soul, your transformation. You're beautiful. This is what you have been harboring. This is what you've been working on. You've been in a secret place. You've been hidden from the world, but you have been being worked on by angels, and this whole new earth has been growing inside of you. Okay, and you're about to birth this whole new earth, this whole new world. I'm just getting that you're full grown, you're ripe, you're dropping this baby, you're beautiful. Everything about you is perfect. Okay, and you're suddenly rebranded, but to God, it's not really being rebranded. To God, it's just removing the veil and showing what he has done. It's just removing the dead skin and showing everything that's underneath because of what he has done inside of you. All right, this is beautiful. Your life is going to start looking absolutely beautiful, I'm telling you. I can't make it up. This is it, February 17th, all right? You're shedding your dead layer of skin right now. You are so strong, okay? You strong character, okay? And God is going to sharpen your edges. He's not going to smooth them out. He's going to take all of those aspects of your strong character, and he's going to sharpen them and put them on full display, and you're gorgeous and you're beautiful. Your soul is totally one of a kind, okay? We have the sign of Leo and Taurus and Libra. But there's your dead skin falling off, showing what's underneath. You have been such a strong warrior. You have not left the dojo. You have not given up. You've continued your training, and God has turned you into something totally epic, okay? Totally beautiful and epic and unbreakable and undefeatable.
Yeah.
And he hid you with that dead skin, with that dead layer of skin. He hid you under a veil, okay, to protect the major transformation that was happening to you by the angels. All these angels. Do you see all these angels working on you? You had to be veiled. You had to be hidden. Okay? And this veil is coming off. So I'm going to leave it there, chosen ones. We do have the sign of Scorpio as well. Okay? And I hope that this message helps. I love you guys so much. All right? And
spiritual circumcision?
Please go ahead and send me an email, follow me on Instagram. If you would like to make a donation, thank you so much. And I ask God to bless you 100-fold. And thanks for your comments. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video, okay?
Collective. Worldwide. You are now live, L-I-V-E, with the big bro, Glacier. It's Big Glacier. Fuck they talking about? Collective. Tap all the way in. Yeah. Divine messages, divine readings being relayed to the collective. Worldwide, here on the Glacier Mountain Comics YouTube studios. And you could help us today. Help us today by donating via paypal.me/glacier8888. paypal.me/glacier8888. Help us accomplish our mission. Bring our debut IP to the world. Future franchise. Affecting mass change worldwide. The world waits for it. The world hungers for it. Help us today by donating via paypal.me/glacier8888. Yeah. Tap all the way in. Yeah.
Everything in life is relationships. The relationship that we have with money mirrors the relationship we have with ourselves. The relationship we have with others mirrors the relationship we have with ourselves, right? So we are constantly forming relationships. When it comes to the way that we work, the way that we serve the planet, the way that we educate the masses with what we know, the way that we teach, the way that we form businesses, the way that we launch businesses or launch personal brands, we always have a relationship with what we are building. And we can only have a strong relationship with what we are building and, believe in our product or believe in our business, believe in our services if we have that self-belief, if we have that strong relationship with self, if we know ourselves very well, if we understand our own personal journey very strongly, and if we believe in what we can contribute to the global economy, the global society. So when it comes to interactions that are either personal or professional with others, there is an underlying component that always seems to be the reason why things either succeed professionally or things fall apart, right? This is even in interpersonal relationships, and that underlying baseline component that is often lacking in relationships today is compassion. So I've seen this in the workplace, I've seen this on social media, I've seen this with my one-on-one peer interactions. There always seems to be a missing foundational principle of compassion. Basic compassion for other individuals, basic compassion for the planet, by seeing everybody with an equal eye and having a very neutral disposition to the world that is simultaneously unconditionally loving. That is what is missing from our global society today. And that is why businesses fail, marriages fail, relationships fail, the business you start fails, because you don't have enough either self-compassion or compassion for the world. if you really believed in what you were producing, if you really believed in your products or your content, you would make sure the world sees it. You would have the structural backing so that it is well supported and it has a stable foundation to scale or to grow, because you believe in the global need for it. You understand? So that is how and why to start a successful YouTube channel, or that is how and why to start a successful business or a successful brand, or that is how and why you should be building a successful product. You spot a need, and with your love, with your compassion for yourself and for others in the planet who are just like you, you seek to fulfill that need. That is how to be successful in anything that you do. You have an intrinsic desire to heal, to solve, to repair, to fix, to give, to serve, to add, to supply, right? And so you go ahead and produce with that in mind, and you produce really with heart, So this is what I have seen to be lacking in every single relationship that we could have with something else. If that sector or sphere of your life is failing, it's because you have a lack of compassion for either yourself or the other party involved, right? So let's say you are taking this example of a teacher-student relationship that is failing. You can apply this model there. Why is this teacher-student relationship failing? Well, either the teacher has a lack of compassion for the student, or the teacher has a lack of compassion for themselves. The student does not need to have anything developed in this case, because the teacher is the one serving, the teacher is the one giving. So compassion is the teacher's responsibility. Do you understand? It's the same thing when you're a business or you are a service provider and you are providing to the world or to your clients in some way. You have to have enough developed compassion within yourself to actually want to provide the best of the best to your audience or to your clients. So this is the best of the best products, or the best of the best speeches or videos, or the best of information or knowledge or light or wisdom. When motives are not self-serving, that's when they succeed. When motives are not self-serving, that is when they succeed. And that is when they're not motives anymore, they're purposes. And they go out and they produce more and more and more abundance. They produce a successful effect, and then they go out and that effect produces more success. Because your motive is not selfish. Your motive is not to serve the self. It is to serve the selves within others. It is to serve everybody collectively. It is to serve collective consciousness. And that actually allows for success to continue. It allows for your business to have success, and then that success will produce even more success, because actually success is spiritual. There's no physical way to measure success, right? It's a subjective idea. It's not tangible. So it's spiritual in its component. It's spiritual in its composition. And who really can measure our own individual success is God, right? Because ultimately we are judged by the fruits of our actions. We're judged by our intentions. We're judged by our heart. And so success will be, registered in the mind of the divine when it comes to us. Does that make sense? Who really knows us is the only individual who can judge us, is the only individual who can declare that we are successful or not. So never try to be successful by the world's definition of success, or the matrix's definition of success, which often involves numerical values of measurement, money, this and that, which are fine, but they come as a byproduct of intrinsic success. They will come naturally. You don't have to chase money or followers. You don't have to. You do the inner work, You serve the public, and the numbers come automatically, the money comes automatically, the abundance follows. Always. This is a law. As within, so without. As within, so without. As above within spirit, so below within matter. There's a mirror principle here that is always in effect. There's no veil, actually. There's no division. Reality is a mirror of our internal consciousness. The reality we experience is a mirror of our internal consciousness. So, if your consciousness is situated appropriately when it comes to your reasons for doing anything in life, including thinking, for the reasons behind the thoughts which you think, which, by the way, thoughts are matter as well, because they are points of electricity that go out and create physical matter. So thoughts are karma, right? So thoughts are actions, thoughts are karma. Karma just equals action. Karma just means action. So the thoughts you think also have karmic repercussions, right? So when your intentions are elevated in their level of consciousness, even down to your thoughts, and your karma is quite clear, every action you do will result in a reaction that is a mirrored frequency of that clarity, that is a mirrored frequency of that compassion, that is a mirrored frequency of that higher state of consciousness. Does that make sense? So your actions will be karmically very abundant and purified, right? So that's why when we change, when we become, really our highest self or our best self, meaning we live from the soul, we become purified within consciousness, and we are sitting with the soul and living and working from the soul, that is when the highest amount of abundance can reach us. Because we are operating with God, we are operating for God, we are moving for God, who sits within everyone's heart. That is why in the Gita it is stated to look upon with an equal eye a Brahmin, a dog, and a dog eater, because within each individual, regardless of their karmic actions, there is the soul, which is where God is seated. There is the soul, the Jiva Atma, right, which is always connected to Paramatma, to God itself. So everybody is holy, everybody is perfect, everybody is God in drag, actually. So that is why we work with compassion. That is why we do our work, we build our businesses, or we speak at events, or we live our purpose with that energy of service, with that need to serve, with that devotion for the God who sits within every living being. Because, by the way, if we can teach human beings who they really are, and if we can teach human beings how to become self-awakened, how to become self-realized, how to set themselves towards the path of liberation, then human beings will be able to take care of animals and other forms of livelihood and the planet itself in this way of compassion, in this way of needing to serve God by taking care of his resources that he has entrusted to us. Human beings are natural caretakers. We have a responsibility to care for other human beings and for the planet and for its resources. It's obvious. There's no question about it. It's actually the most comfortable way to live. It's just that we have been disconnected from our natural ways of living, and so comfort to us looks like entertainment, which is ultimately all noise, which pollutes the consciousness instead of allowing for it to either clear or remain clear or be cleared, right? So which direction are you heading in? You want to be heading towards clarity of consciousness. You want to be heading towards removing the dust off of the consciousness, the dust of material conditioning off of the mirror of consciousness, right? You want to be moving in that direction towards liberation. You don't want to be moving towards further contamination of the consciousness. which will result ultimately in more heavy karma accruing. Karma's heavy, by the way. So this will result in more karma accruing, which will also result in, you know, you maybe even having to eventually take another birth, so on and so forth. You could even create negative karma for other people, which if you create negative karma for other people in some way, or if you cause distress towards other people, you know, it's just you don't want to go in that direction even a little bit. You want to nullify the karma that you need to burn as quickly and as easily as possible by going in the direction of actually what you are meant to do here in this life, how you are meant to serve the planet, you know. And when you move with soul, when you move with devotion, we call it bhakti, which is devotion in Sanskrit. When you move with bhakti yoga, bhakti means devotion, yoga means union with God. When you move with bhakti, all of your actions become purified, including your thoughts, if that is truly your constitutional vibrational state of being. And in this way, you do not accrue karma, you do not create negative karma, you create positive karma for yourself and for the world. And this results in abundance of all kinds, of course, naturally. But ultimately this results in, you know, personal purification and soul growth and expansion and consciousness ascension. Okay, so thank you so much for listening today. I hope you enjoyed this video.
They set me up and schemed to ruin my life. Just apologize for what you did. Just apologize.
No, Tony, no. The whole world is gonna know the truth.
His damn hair is what he is.
I'm just getting started. Dead Man's Wire, rated R.
There is an offer that is headed your way. Some of you are already in the public eye, but you're about to be scouted. You're about to be scouted. I actually want to take my other deck here.
Scout the Glacier.
Let's open up some tarot and see. Because someone is watching you. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Someone is watching you. And the Devil. To try to get you into a contract. 4 of Wands, I cannot make this up, to make you famous. 6 of Wands, and this Star. By the way, I have, like, it's just in the box. They could be watching you on the internet. These cards are just coming out as they are, and the Wheel of Fortune just flipped. Wow. This is crazy. I've never had, like, they're in the box. Like, I've never had this happen. Okay. You probably already know this. The last card in the deck, or sorry, the last card in the box that, like, did not want to come out with the rest of the deck is the High Priestess. So you probably already know this. Do you? Do you know this already? I'm going to put all these cards together and shuffle and ask again. What does this offer? Queen of Swords. This is a, is this Kris Jenner? Like, I don't know who this is, but this is someone who will manage you. Like, manage you. Is what I'm getting. Because with the Page of Cups, you are a student or you're new at this, and you could be, what is this, the 8 of Swords, right? You could be not wanting, there's something about avoidance, like you not wanting to see how talented you are is what I'm getting, or like just you don't want to see your potential, or maybe you can't see your potential, but this person can. The Queen of Swords. Interesting how she's not even like, this queen does not see what you see of yourself, if that makes sense. This queen is looking at you as a page. like ripe for the picking. I'm getting like a student or someone who could be very trained very well to be very successful. You're like a new talent, a budding talent, emerging talent. I'm hearing something with star, like budding star or like emerging star. What's that phrase that people say? Up and coming star. I don't know. Emerging star, something like that. There's a fish in the cup here, so you may need to be further trained up here with, you're going to be trained. I'm hearing boot camp. And my, like, this box just made a noise as I said boot camp, like it clicked shut, interestingly, because it's magnetic. It's like sealed. Thank you. Wow. The deal is sealed. It's sealed. It's like cemented. It's like your fate to like be selected, hand selected. I'm hearing hand-picked by this person, this opportunity. You're going to be walking. This is in reverse, so interesting. And we have a full moon today. It's a full moon today. Every single illusion or lie that may have been told to you about who you are is going to come out, okay? And you're going to walk away from how you used to perceive yourself. You may even be walking away from a community here, or it's more so like mindsets, ideologies is what I'm getting, that you are removing yourself from. Whoa. This is going to be a very powerful time for you, okay? 6 of Cups. And the card fell. 2 of Swords. 6 of Cups here. This is past life merits. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is like past life rewards, okay? Yeah, because you're a hard worker. You've worked on yourself here with the 7 of Pentacles. These cards don't have like the names on them, so I have to remember, okay, yeah, like this is the 7 of Pentacles. Or is it the 8? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of Pentacles. Why did I say 7? 7 could be a number that is resonating with you in some way. So you think you're at a 7, but you're actually at an 8. You are farther along than you think, my friend. This is Punarvasu Nakshatra, which is past life merits. Oh my god. How cool is that? Something to do with the 8th house also. Which is, what is the 8th house? It is, the occult. It's also, progeny. So this is really like it's like a legacy that has been pre-written for you, pre-cemented, predestined, pre-written. It is written. And then we got the 2 of Swords, right? So you think you need to make a decision. You don't. It's yours. It's yours. This is the 8 of Wands. We have fast-moving communication here. Things are going to speed up for you in your life. I think this year is going to be very fruitful for you. A lot of things are going to start showing up things will be happening quickly, rapidly, I'm hearing. One thing after another, you will receive blessings on top of blessings on top of blessings.
Let's go, boys! One thing I've noticed about football fans is they all talk like the players can actually hear them.
Proud of you. Looking good. Keep it up.
But when you have Geico Insurance, you...
Collective, you have a soul-shattering stare. This was made by design. It was on purpose. There's something about your eyes. There's something very electric, very even magical. And this spark has several different functions. One of those functions is very soul-shattering. Now, I saw you just kind of in your superhero era where you look normal, but one stare from you shattered somebody's soul, self-perception. They all of a sudden had an awakening, and maybe something that they thought or believed completely went out the window. And whatever you sparked, it forever changed them. Now, I need y'all to know this, right? I was getting the word encoded. This is something you need to know about yourself. It's like a weapon I'm about to tell you about, okay? And it's in your eyes. It has been encoded, right? Now, in biochemistry, when they talk about encoded, it says of a gene. You have a special gene that has been specifically put inside of you by God that many people all over the earth, the majority, do not have. There's a special gene. They ain't told you about it. I'm telling you now. And it says be responsible for producing, okay, a substance or behavior. And there are three functions, three major functions. It has a lot of functions, but it's in your eyes. This is what it does. Remembrance, awakening, or reckoning. And this time, when it came to this specific person, this is the soul-shattering reckoning that they didn't know was coming. For some of you guys, you do this in a millisecond. People you ain't never met before. It's just something about you. They just look in your eyes. You make eye contact. Somebody at the store, somebody at the coffee shop. Y'all just passing. Boom. All of a sudden they remember something. They remember who they was. You spark something and it's encoded in you, right? There are times where there are people who actually know you. They avoid eye contact with you because when they look at you, it's like an awakening and they don't want to see something, or they remember something that they shouldn't have did, or it's like that soul-shattering energy. People aren't going to tell you, but you have shattered some souls with those stares, because I was getting to that. Your stare, your look, just your eyes, even if you just resting regular, it dismantles people's lies. It makes them feel fake instantaneously. It makes them feel exposed, not necessarily fake, but it makes them feel exposed. Okay, that you got those eyes where you could just see them in the book, if you know what I mean. Okay, so yeah, people have a strong fear if they've looked in your eyes. I'm also getting, they have stories to tell, but they can't tell nobody because they can't quite put their finger on what is that spark. Okay, so we're gonna be jumping into it. We're going to use the Roses and Romance Oracle deck. January 21st, ladies and gentlemen, that is when it will be dropping on my website, waterstarbvibes.com. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, the cards may show either one of these three. Remembrance, awakening, reckoning. What about it? What do we have for this soul-shattering stare that the collective have? Ooh, strong and mighty. Okay, now we're getting this a few ways. The first way I'm getting it is this is how strong your stare is. Okay, you have a soul-shattering stare, so strong, right? And it was it strong. And so this is in the spirit realm. Some of you ladies, you just gonna have to understand you as big and strong and mighty as a man. Spiritually speaking, your stare holds that much weight. It's DNA coded. Like, look at him. Like, it have to be in his DNA to be that tall. You know what I mean? It got to be like written. It have to be encoded for him to have that figure, that build, right? That's DNA. That's genetics, right? So for you, you have the genetics, biochemistry, like spiritually speaking, of a strong, grown man, right? And for some of you, ladies, I'm getting, you have a stare that attracts this. Or if you look, oh my God, I just read, I'm just, wow. Look at the eyes. Look at the way that this person is staring. They call that a smolder. This person is smoldering. You might have a soul-shattering stare that make fellas, you might make her want to just melt. Your soul-shattering stare, okay, it might want to take her there, okay? For some of y'all, you just make them melt instantaneously. For some of y'all, ain't got nothing to do with all they might have done some messed up stuff, okay? But this time, it's just like you looking at them and maybe they fantasize, right? Instead of remembering, instead of going to the future or to the past, maybe they're just going to a fantasy, okay? Okay. But anyway, that confirms are strong. So no matter what side you sitting on, somebody's staring at you too. Maybe you about to get your soul shattered. Oh, okay. We gotta jump into it. Okay? Because that's what I was saying. Like this stare works a lot of ways. Okay? You ain't just shattering souls because people be lying. You shattering souls because that stare, it has, I told you, I said it works in multiple ways. It works in a lot of different ways. All right? Fantasies. Maybe I should write that down. All right, let's see what we got. Current vibe and energy. You got a soul-shattering stare. So strong. Let's see. Hermit. For some of you guys, what I tell you, they're not going to tell you. They're not going to show it. They might not say it. Okay? And somebody looking, watching behind the scenes. Remember I said some people don't want to look you in your eye? And this is why. Some people don't want to look you in the eye because they feel like, it took me to the bed. You know what I'm saying? Some people avoid you because one look from you make them just say, forget it. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like people, this is taking a turn. I wasn't expecting this. I didn't know you had a soul-shattering to the bedroom type stare. I didn't think of that. A soul-shattering smolder. You got a soul-shattering smolder that people got to literally hide from you because somebody, I don't want to say cheat, but anyway, it say isolate, chill, and reflect. But that also goes back to what I was saying, like back with the vision, right? Focus, okay? Back with the vision. This person had to reflect. When they have this soul-shattering awakening or remembrance or they have this reckoning, they have to go somewhere and sit down. Somebody is even doing some research. You said something that totally dismantled a belief system. You said something that made this person have to go home, sit down, be quiet, and stop saying something they always used to say. Hermit, be quiet. Go learn something. Go educate yourself. We don't all know it all. And that's beautiful. It's always great to always have your mind blown. As long as you're going to live, you're going to always have your mind blown because it's always something new to learn. In the meantime, don't think you know it all, right? So this person is realizing, dang, soul shattering. Let me sit down. Okay. One look. Also, I'm getting something about one look made somebody realize what they was missing out on. They have to go back and sit down and think about it. Okay, male or female energy, take it how it applies. What's going on behind the scenes? Let's talk about something that the collective doesn't know. This soul-shattering stare. Also, I'm going to say it because I'm getting it up with this word isolated. Like somebody feels like they can't explain this again. You know how I was saying you do this and people can't explain it. There's nobody to talk to. It's nobody to share stories with, even though many people may have stories about what happened when they got this stare. They can't describe it. And so that makes them isolated, make them chill, make them sit there for a second and try to figure out what's really going on. Okay? And again, it's encoded. It's been placed inside of you specifically for that. What? Reaction to produce that substance or behavior. One of the behaviors that your soul-shattering smolder is supposed to produce is people reflecting.
Drive into the new year with renewed confidence at Monroe Auto Service and Tire Centers. Save $120 on select Continental tires. Buy 3.
Okay, so you're doing your job. Okay? Or what's been encoded in you is doing what it was designed to do. Okay? Let's see what we have on the back end or behind the scenes. Something that you don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put you on right now. Ooh, Queen of Coins. Now we're gonna clarify, who is this? Or is this who you're becoming? Or is this what's being looked at? Is somebody looking at this queen? Let me see. Cash flow, powerhouse, supplier. What's going on, Queen of Coins? What you got going on behind the scenes that the collective don't know? Or are you becoming this person? Let's see. Judgment. Somebody's under judgment. Oh, I get it. So this is your stare. This is another production. This is another producing fruit of your stare. So we talked about the people who soul shattering because you dismantled their belief system and all that. Soul shattering because you're so fine, so sexy, and you smolder, make them want to run to the bedroom, right? These are the people that you inspire. These are the people who you awaken, right? So we have the remembrance, the fantasy, okay, the reckoning, now the awakening. This is what you did behind the scenes. Some of y'all gonna make other people rich. One stare from you is going to spark something, what it was designed to do. In their mind, they're going to come up with that idea that for whatever reason, looking you in your eyes for a millisecond, it sparked the idea, sparked the awakening. They're going to get rich. They're going to become a powerhouse. I'm saying a baby mini army. Some of y'all creating, okay? One look from you has the ability, you see those dead, dry bones? One look from you has the ability to what? Rebirth. Awakening. That's your confirmation. It literally says that. And revival. You spark dead things back to life. One look from you, the bones gonna get up. The skeleton coming up out the grave, okay? Because that's what it was designed to. That's what you was encoded to do. Again, male or female energy, take it how it applies. Somebody was down and out. Somebody thought it was over with. One stare from you, put them on. Okay? Something in your eyes was designed to do that. That's your power. You know what I'm saying? Your superpower. And that's what it produced. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What's good? What's positive? What's high vibrational about all of this? Nine of Wands. Resilience. Grit. But this is what it did. It dismantled them, and this is the position they're in now. Okay? And is it good? I don't know. Maybe somebody did need to sit down. Somebody needed to think about it, okay? And I'm feeling like it's multiple people. You sent multiple people in multiple directions, okay? This is the person who was having the reckoning. This is the person who's having the remembrance. And this is the person who's having the awakening. All these different people are having all these different behaviors and reaction to your soul-shattering stare. Okay? These are the three different ways that it's showing up. So, again, with this too, I'm also feeling this is awakening for some people, and remembrance is a lot of people who feel beat up and left out and all that kind of stuff. And one stare from you can make them spark that thing that makes them stand big and strong. This is another demonstration of what your stare can do. One stare from you can make somebody go from this and be like, you know what, let me get up. Let me go and do something. Okay? But for some of y'all, especially the ones who have had that stare with people who wasn't doing right, this is the end result. It was supposed to produce, go ahead and sit on down. Okay, that same bat they were swinging at people, now they got to hold it on their lap to make sure that they can protect themselves, okay? First it was a weapon, now they need it for protection, all right? So that's their reckoning. And y'all seen at the beginning how that shattering happened. So yeah, some got cut. Some people got cut deep by truth, okay? They felt exposed out in the open. Let's see what's going on the low end. What's something low vibration? What's something you got to watch out for? Maybe the people who getting this soul shattering stare or smolder from you. What they need to know? Wheel of Fortune, dang, destiny. Again, look, destiny, cycle, fate. It's encoded in your DNA. It's not something that you necessarily tried to do. You didn't want to do it. You wasn't necessarily understanding what was happening to them in that moment. But it is what it is. Oh, you want to run, you want to get away from the collective, you don't want to look the collective in their eyes. That's not their fault. They didn't put that there. This is for whatever reason. It's just reminding me of like DNA strands or something. And this is showing the encoding, your destiny. You were meant to do these things. It was meant, especially at a time like this, to be activated, right? So you can't help it.
This wasn't my...
Also, I feel something about somebody, the person who's soul shattering truth, they feel like it's too late, like they missed their destiny because they was believing something. And it's a soul shattering truth because it's like, man, you dismantle somebody's entire belief system. And it's like, well, if I've been believing this, or if I've been doing this, or I've been operating like this for so long, and I know all that karmic debt gonna come back and I gotta pay it, then how does that get me to where I was supposed to be? Right? It sets them way back. Somebody feels like they got set way back by a truth that they remembered or that was reckoned into them by your stare. Somebody, I'm even seeing it like almost like a That's So Raven. Like you looked at somebody and they went into a trance and they saw everything they could have been or could have done. Like they started looking and they started seeing this.
All right. You are now back live, L-I-V-E, with your host, the most froze, the bad boy of indie comics. It's your boy, Glacier, yeah, collective, worldwide, tap all the way in. Divine messages, divine readings being relayed to the collective, worldwide, here on the Glacier Mountain Comics YouTube studios, where you can help us reach our mission of bringing our debut IP to the world today by sending donations via paypal.me/glacier 8888. paypal.me/glacier 8888. Also, go ahead and leave a like and leave a comment. You can do that for the free. I'm serious. It's free. Just do it. Leave a like. It's free. Leave a like and leave a comment for the free. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I go LIVE live. Yeah. Hail and welcome to the Ice Age.
Everything they could have been and could have done up until that point, but because it was something else that they were doing, they feel like they missed it. Somebody feel like they missed their calling. Somebody feel like they missed their destiny. Somebody feel like they're on the wrong path now. Somebody feel with their back against the wall because something they was doing, I'm saying something like it was like real bad. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go away for stuff like that. And it completely flips their whole life because it's like, well, how do I move forward? Because I can't do that no more because I'm caught, I'm exposed. The collective already know what I'm on. The collective gave me one look and it totally let me know the collective was on to my game, was on to my lies. I can't manipulate them. Now what I'm going to do? Okay? I'm saying it like, because it's like whole time they could have been getting blessed by the stare. The stare is a blessing. That spark in your eyes when you look at them, that instant knowing that they get, that's a gift. Some people, and I ain't trying to brag on you, nothing like that, but some people be directionless. Again, I told you some people be feeling like this in life. One stare from you, for some of y'all, it might even be your smile. It might just be your energy, your essence, your vibe. That's smaller. You make eye contact, and people who have been tired, felt dead in their spirit, dreams dormant. One stare from you, whoosh, this is like what your energy is like. You the angel, you come in, these people are right there, you come in, and this is what your energy, your stare, your essence does. It has the power to, if you on the right side of judgment, right? But for those of you who get that stare and it sparks that what you could have been, what you could have done, ooh, tough pill to swallow. And it's even tougher to swallow because you didn't mean no harm. Okay. Let's see what we got next 7 to 14 days as it pertains to this body. What do we got?
What you doing, Zach? My T-Mobile home internet is so good. I wish I could tell the whole world.
Zach, go right ahead.
And it's so funny because I was going to say this when I said it depends on what side of judgment you on. Because you come in, and for some people, you are that angel. You will pick up them dry bones. You will look them and give them that spark with eye contact and make them want to live again, make them want to follow their dreams again. But if they on the other side of that judgment, oh, nah, baby. Remember I was saying all that karmic debt and all that, you felt like you missed it? Ending collection. What if at finality? The end. We've come to collect. And some people feel like they've done so much that they literally forfeited their own destiny. And with one stare, that's what you said. That's what you told them. That's so Raven. Right? They had that moment. Now look at this stare. So you got so many different stares. My God, look how she's staring. That's how you stare when you get ready to bless people. That's how you stare when I'm finna awaken you and I'm finna help you remember that you a giant, that you a legend, you a champion, right? This how you be staring. And they be like, man, I gotta go to the bedroom with them right now. I'm ready to risk it all, right? That's there. But then there's that. It's time to collect. I told you your stare does 3 different things, 3 different functions of your stare. Woo, child. But anyway, this death card here, yeah, that's the end. And then I told you too, go ahead and wrap it up with all that scheming and scamming and lying and manipulating. You can't do that over here. No, not with this one. Okay, male or female, take out applies. Okay, we got everybody here. And so it's like whatever when they get to you, they hit that brick wall, can't do no more. And you going one of 2 ways. Once I give you that stare, once I hit you with that look, you going one of 2 places. That soul gonna shatter and a new spirit gonna appear and you a new person, or you getting dragged to hell. Wow. Let's see what we got bottom of the deck. Ooh. You going one of class. Okay, we got everybody here. And so it's like whatever when they get to you, they hit that brick wall, can't do no more. And you going one of 2 ways. Once I give you that stare, once I hit you with that look, you going one of 2 places. That soul gonna shatter and a new spirit gonna appear and you a new person, or you getting dragged to hell. Wow. Let's see what we got bottom of the deck. Ooh. Dang. High Priestess. Really? In the spirit, in the soul. And can't tell nobody. Got my soul shattered today. What they say? I can't tell you. I don't know. Okay? Anyway, intuition, mystery, wisdom. Look at all of these major arcanas. All these is major. It's been encoded. It's part of your DNA. God knew what he was doing. You came here on a mission and you got all kind of artillery on your body. You ever seen Prison Break? He had all them tattoos and each tattoo was like a layout. And he knew how to do everything because it was all laid out on his body. Some of y'all got all kind of stuff laid out on your body. You don't even know it's in your eyes, it's in your tears, it's on your tongue. It's all in your whole computer system. And this is one of the things that was set up with a purpose, with a mission, okay, for a reason. And it's now activated, okay? Time for you to use your stare, okay? However you choose, okay? Or wherever it's necessary, however it's necessary. Okay, just know what you got. All right, take this symbolically, metaphorically, however it registers for you, okay? But do what you do. All right, so that's what I get for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like this video. Although you weren't trying to, you wasn't collective. Although you weren't trying to, you wasn't trying to do this, you stripped somebody of their power, respect, and authority. Now, those are the key things that you stripped them of: power, respect, and authority. And you didn't do it again on purpose, but this is just what happened, right? And there were some little subcategories that I got. So it's power, respect, and authority, but it's also their pride, their honor, their dignity, their image, that little fake image they're going around betraying, and worst of all, their credibility. You single-handedly, like this person was looked up to like they are the truth. They say everything right and there's no reason to question them. But for the first time in this person's human history, we got to go verify that. Now, when this person speaks, it is no longer gold. This person, when they speak, people now have to verify if it's true first before they take their word for it. Listen, their word is not good anymore. You know how people used to say, your word is your bond? Not for this person, not no more. Okay, so it can be in any situation. It can be in a romantic situation, a work situation, a community situation. For a lot of you guys, I've been talking to you about how these systems and these corporations and all of this corruption, all this stuff that be happening, they're coming down. And I was told today, and I can share with you, the reason why these systems are coming down is because we're outgrowing them through consciousness. A lot of the ways these systems were created, or when people were coming up with ways to keep you oppressed, they were doing it in a time where that's what the norm was. They were able to measure the humans by their level of consciousness. Well, we out-conscioused the people who created the system. In other words, now we've come to a day and age where we're more spiritually high-ranked than the people who created the Matrix. See, they never thought that they would come. And you got to take this how it applies, and I hope I'm making sense. You're stripping high profile people and corporations, all of that. You're stripping it of its dignity, honor, and credibility because your conscious, the level of your consciousness has surpassed that of the creator of those systems. Now we're living in a world where we're smarter than the people who want to use propaganda on the news and the media, all that kind of stuff. We're smarter than, or we have a better consciousness. So I was saying smart, intelligent, and then just consciousness. A lot of us are just operating out of pure consciousness now, right? So we just know and we see and we get to operate on different frequencies that those people don't get to operate on because they're corrupt. When you're corrupt, there are certain frequencies you can't have access to. All right. So anyway, you're stripping people of their dignity, their honor, their respect, credibility, the fake images. And you're looking good while you're doing it too. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's jump. Whoa, I was saying let's jump. This card jumps out. I don't know what it says, but let's see. Ooh, awaiting results. So it's like Seven of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. It's like something is coming and you're about to see the fruition of it. You've been waiting for something. I don't know what you did per se, because like I said, a lot of y'all didn't even know what you was doing. You just operating authentically. You're just doing what you was called to do. You're operating in your purpose, and somewhere that has some alarms going on. So now you've been like awaiting results, or you're trying to see, well, what happens next? What do I get? A lot of you guys, you've been right about things, and there are a lot of things I've been told to tell you behind the scenes. It's a lot happening. It's in your world, you're like, okay, what's happening? I'm awaiting my results. What's going on? In the background. So for those of you who are waiting on God, you waiting on God to come back and give you the answer, it's kind of almost like court is still in session, right? Did we ever figure out what's going on with Diddy? We still waiting, right? Okay, so we know what happened. We had the case and da-da-da. Now we just awaiting to see what's going to happen next. So for some of y'all, you've done your part. You've done what God told you to do. And now you just gonna sit back and wait to get your check or whatever reward God got coming in for you. You know, metaphorically speaking, whatever good things God got coming in for you. Okay. Also, for some of you guys, you don't know it, but God put you in a specific place to just operate as your authentic self, and that exposed a bunch of corruption. Okay. Don't ask me how. Everybody's situation is a little bit different, but for some of y'all, God specifically put you in different places. And you like, I don't like this place. I don't like that. And God like, yeah, I don't like it either. That's why I put that light in that place so we can change it and make it better. That's you. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into it. Let's talk about this person now, or these people. Could be a romantic situation. Okay, this person had their chest poked out, you know, telling everybody all these lies about you, and then all of a sudden, and then all of a sudden, pow, you get the microphone. 6 of Wands, victory, recognition, triumph. So some of y'all are waiting the results, and this is what's gonna happen. Or for some of y'all, this is what's happening now. You're energetically experiencing the frequency of like freedom, right? Because for a lot of you guys, you weren't subjected to a lot of these things. I was getting that some of us were born with receptors, so we don't have to deal with the actual like oppression. We may deal with it in fragments, but we're always able to bounce back and come back some way, somehow, right? Some of us were born with that gift. And for a lot of you guys, you were born with that gift. So looking from the outside at you, it's like, why are you always wiggling your way out of something? Why does it always work out for you in the end? Okay. And actually, to be honest, I'm getting somebody was awaiting the results of what you had going on. They expected it to be a failure. They expected for you to be a spectacle. But by the time the results came in, God said, triumph, success, victory. So this is the energy that a lot of you guys are sitting in right now, or this is the energy that you're about to be sitting in. Also, remember, you see she got that microphone. A lot of y'all need to be speaking up during this time. If you see something, say something type of energy. And I feel the need to tell some of y'all, remind you, a lot of stuff is illusionary. You stripping people of their pride, their ego, the respect that they was getting from people, but you're removing the illusions. You're way more powerful than you think. Okay, let's see what's going on. I've been talking about what's going on in the background, so let's talk about the background. Let's talk about something. Let's get a collective something they don't know. We're gonna put them on right now. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is empath, nurturer, seer. Remember, I was just saying some of y'all are born with a specific gift where you don't have to necessarily be subjected to the stuff. Like, for example, if they got the frequency wars, or they turn on those, they look like trees, but really they're towers, right? And those frequencies are emitting out into the neighborhoods, and people are sad or oppressed, or they stay right below the radar of, you know, abundance or whatever. They stay right under the radar to keep the people in power comfortable, right? But then there's you. God put you in a specific place as an empath, as a nurturer, and as a seer. And that device on her eye, that's the gift that you have that the people around you don't. Okay? Remember I said we're operating in pure consciousness now. So that gift, that little device on her, it helps her to see. It helps her to know. So for some of you guys, you have to trust yourself more. You have to trust your intuition more, because you're right. You ain't crazy. You be thinking, somebody following me, somebody playing with me, somebody's in my energy. I hear people say that a lot. They was trying to play in my energy, or people trying to get in my energy. That's real. Okay, but it's not just as simple as they get in my energy. It's frequency wars, it's vibrations, it's, you know, they're emitting these things out into the neighborhood, and the people are just, oh, they're suffering and they don't know why. People feel under pressure and they don't know why. They just think it's life, it's my circumstances. No, it's your community, it's your elite, it's your leaders, it's the people in power. They're playing with you. Okay, and for a lot of you all, you're gonna have to start speaking up. But anyway, this Queen of Cups is letting you know you got that gift. You can see. A lot of y'all need to, it's as simple as alignment. I can see. I know. How? And that immediately starts shifting the universe around so that you do see more, you know more, it becomes more clear. Don't be afraid of it. Don't run from it. And please don't gaslight yourself into believing, oh, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe no, you know what you know. Okay. Let's see what we got. High vibration. What's good? Oh, I'm also getting, you're the one they didn't expect. That's what I get with this queen again. Again, somebody, God drops you in, this is the background space. Nobody knew you were coming. Then pow, there you are. Not only are you there, by the time God reveals you, see, he had you in the background. He had you in the shadows. He had you quiet. There was a time to be quiet, but then there's a time to speak up. There's a time to grab a microphone. God was hiding you in the background for a time such as this, right? So this is why I keep feeling that need to say, you got the gift, now you got to use it, right? And for most of you guys, the first part of your gift or initiating your gift will be to speak it. I see, I know, I am. You see what I mean? So let's go ahead and talk about high vibration. What's good? What's positive about all of this? What's upbeat? The temperance. Okay, y'all see that angel? So you got to understand, in order to do what God called you to do, God got to give you that protection. He going to send them angels behind you. He's going to give you an army, right? Even if it's one angel, that one angel is the strength of what, 30,000, 50,000 men, right? So you got an army, right? Harmony, calmness, serenity. So when it comes to your energy, when it comes to your demeanor, this is also how you're seen. Like when you walk in the room, all of a sudden it gets calm. People start feeling better. The energy and vibration, when you walk in the room, you shift the vibration. This is why sometimes when people say, I just get around them and I just feel better. I don't know what it is. Well, what it is the frequencies that was hurting them. Them frequencies are obsolete around you. So when they get around you, even if it's just for 30 minutes, they don't have to deal with the migraine of those frequencies and vibrations messing up their mind or hurting them, keeping their energy down. You know what I mean? So some of you guys, since you know you got the heavens on your side, and since you know you have that ability to deflect frequencies and vibrations that would oppress the average person, you're being told now you're going to be showing up in more areas. Your light is going to be pushed out even further, because God needs for your light to shine on the darkness. Okay? And this angel here is just letting you know you got that backing. And also, somebody didn't know. Somebody didn't know who they was coming up against.
Okay.
And even if nobody came up against you, because I'm getting for some of y'all, you're just going to be put where you need to be put. And you may not understand why God got you somewhere, but this is why. Okay, let's see what's on the low vibrational end. What's something you got to watch out for? Or something they should have watched out for. This 6 of coins. The very first thing I'm getting with this is they won't. Come on, give me that. Somebody got their hands out. Now, any other position, it's great to give. It's wonderful. They got their hands out. But I'm getting like whoever this person was that was, or whoever these people are, whoever is in charge of these systems, your ex, your whoever, ain't gonna be no handouts. They might be on that street corner sitting there with their handout. But you extending something. I'm getting something like even your energy, your light, your money, your vibration, your high vibration. Not everybody is allowed to touch that. Not everybody's going to get that from you. So I'm getting this 2 different ways. The first way, let's say that this person here that's always giving, that's so generous, that's so kind, that's always giving out your light, maybe everybody don't deserve it. And I'm also saying this in another way. These people are about to be dry. You were the plug, you were the source, you were the light. Okay, in the community, in the relationship, in the family, in the ether, wherever it was that God had you, you were the light. And you were freely giving. But they're not getting no more. No, hold on. Wait a minute. Some of them you weren't freely giving. Some of them were taking. So now we're dealing with somebody who was sucking your energy dry, and now that you're being removed, some of y'all are going to be removed from that area, or God is disconnecting you from certain vibrations that were attached to you. Now they're going to be dry. You're going to see some of the richest people be poor. You're going to see some of the people in the most elite positions go down to entry level. They're going to be getting paid worse than the people who clean the toilets. No disrespect, nobody clean no toilets, but they're going to be getting paid less than that, okay? People in high places are going to be with their butts on the ground. Just as sure as the words are coming out of my mouth. The respect and the honor to the ground. See this right here? This was somebody who used to be in an office, in a big top executive office. Now they at the bottom with their butt on the ground begging. This is how hard things gonna turn around. You had all this time to do all this corruption, to manipulate all these people, to hurt these people, to oppress these people. And you think you're gonna leave this earth? It was funny, the other day they talking about we were gonna get raptured. You are getting up out of here before you answer to this. No, you're going to have this rich. You're not getting up out of here before you experience bottom of the bottom. Because it's too much corruption for you to just leave and go to heaven. Absolutely not. Okay, so let's see what we got. Next 7 to 14 days as it pertains to this vibe. You strip somebody of their power. Ooh. I like this girl. I like her. Now you're curious, right? So this says curious, alert, vigilant. It's like some of y'all, you sneaky like a chat, or you like a little rug rat, or that's how they see you. Like you watch out for the rug rat, because you know that when they're beginning into devices, beginning into systems, you are about to change the game. You're about to rewrite the codes to the matrix. Look how she looks. She's like, oh, I got the control now? Oh, okay. Imagine you walk into the room, you open up the door, and it's the whole matrix right there. You got the right, or you got the ability to reprogram it. What would you do? So some of you guys are about to rewrite the program. You're about to rewrite things that were written wrong in the first place. You're about to catch a glimpse of your own script and rewrite your own story. And then you're going to help other people rewrite their story too. Because as it stands right now, a lot of people are supposed to be so oppressed and so sad. And you know how people be saying, oh, life don't feel real no more. And da-da-da-da. That's the frequency, the vibration. That's them people messing with y'all. People, and the chain is crazy. Because it can be this local politician link up with this person, and that person own the store, and that person own the bakery, and that person know that police, that know that judge, that know that lawyer, and they all get together and they make side quests. Well, we're going to make up some fake laws, and let's make up some fake illusions. And people are corrupt like this. I don't care if he a judge. I don't care if he got a badge. Corrupt. And they be doing these little things to make money on the side. Why? Because as a popo, you will never be rich. Because as a judge, there's a cap to your salary. So if we create these little fake laws, and we create these little fake illusions, and we create all this little stuff, and we make the people suffer, and we make the people pay, then we can get more money. It's all about money. It's all about living a different life, especially for people who think, oh, well, we put our lives on the line and they only pay us such and such amount of dollars. So you oppress the people and make us pay for it? Bottom of the deck. Ooh. I just said all that and I didn't even know who was sitting at the bottom. Is this who we're bringing down? Or is this who we're building up? It could be two different sides. But the whole way you strip somebody of their dignity, respect, their power, look at that person. Now, in this deck, he's the mayor of the city. It's a righteous power connection.
The German Shepherd and the Yorkshire Terrier have similar color, but very different coats. That's why Royal Canin developed.
So either this is what you about to be, you are the emperor now, if there's a new sheriff in town, you stepping up and making the changes, or this is who you're bringing down. This person. Some of y'all, God called little old you to take down some of the biggest and the baddest wolves, but you see the zipper. So once the zipper come off, bah, bah, you about to strip the costume of somebody who been cosplaying as powerful. And you about to show everybody how much of a little lamb. And we ain't talking about the Lamb of God either. Okay, so take your position seriously. Take the information that God is taking you seriously. Take yourself seriously. You know what you know. You saw what you saw. And God is giving you specific instructions on how to maneuver during these situations. Okay? But not only is awaiting results for you to see what God gonna do in your life, you got people nervous. People in high places real nervous, shaking, sweating in their real nice, wonderful, comfortable chairs. Because they know you could pull the rug and they'd be right there on their butt on the ground. Little old you, little old curious, oh, I just want to see what that button do. Oh, the whole lights got turned on the corruption. Oh, I was just trying to push the button because I thought it was my cell phone. Blah, blah, blah. Some of y'all are accidentally bringing down empires. But God knew what he was doing with you. Okay, so you right in line, you right on time. That's what I give for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, get in the comment section. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Run on over to waterstarvibes.com.
Hello, Cancer, my darlings, and welcome back to my channel, Lumen Moon Tarot. So, Cancer, I'm doing your reading a little bit early today, you guys. I've got some big plans, but I wanted to see what kind of things are coming towards you in 2026, in this new year, okay? Anyway, this may not be for all of you, and that's okay. Just take what resonates, leave the rest behind, you guys, and thank you so much, everyone, for all of your support. I love you. Thank you for all the awesome comments, you guys. I love you right back. And thank you to all of my subscribers. You rock. Welcome, welcome to everybody new here. You rock too. Okay, so Divine, what messages do you have for my beautiful Cancer? Indecision. Okay, so love is coming into your life. I kind of get the sense that this person's soul has been looking for like your soul, okay? I feel like this is somebody who has been looking for the right person, you know, to spend the rest of their life with. This isn't somebody who dates for fun. But when you meet this person, you're going to be really indecisive, because I feel like you've been hurt before, you've been burned before, okay? And I feel like you're going to really have to trust your intuition. Man holding the heart, I feel like they're going to be sincere. They're going to be very real with you, okay? They may want to take their time as well. They may want to take things slow, right? You know, because I feel like they're looking for the right person, but they also may be afraid to love. So you've got new love coming in here, Cancer, in 2026. Okay, but it is going to make you feel maybe nervous, apprehensive. I think I'm talking to somebody who you've been on your own for a while now, and you're really used to being on your own. You may be thinking to yourself, you know, I'm going to have to change my schedule. You know, I'm going to have to get out. This person's going to want to go out on dates. I'm going to have to go out more. You know what I mean? Yeah, you may be like, I don't know if I want a relationship right now, but there's going to be something about this person. Yeah, they're going to pursue you, Cancer. It's on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this person's going to chase you, okay, but not in a real aggressive way, okay? I don't feel anything aggressive from this person. I really don't. And I feel like they're on the up and up. You know, they're not going to tell you lies. They're going to want an honest relationship because that's what this person is. They're looking for that, okay? All right, what else is coming in for Cancer? You know, I'm seeing eights here, 8 and 9. So, you know, this could happen in August or September, okay? Or it could be like 8 weeks from now, something like that. Cancer, I really feel like I'm getting 2 things off of this card. Number 1, you're going to have to leave the baggage of like all of the painful memories from past relationships. Leave it in the past because this new person is completely different from everything you've experienced before, okay? And I feel like this is why you're nervous. It's like you're afraid of being hurt again, okay? But I feel like just use your intuition, right? Take it nice and slow. Get to know this person. Yeah, my throat chakra, something's going on with my throat. All of a sudden, like it feels like Cancer, you just really want to hold back, you know? I'm just feeling like you're very apprehensive is the word that I want to use. I'm also seeing, though, in the future, a new journey, right? This could be travel. It could be a house move. It could even be something like a job change. It could just be like your life is changing now, okay? And I feel like everything's gonna be different now, you know? But in a good way, especially when it comes to love. You know, I really feel like you can trust this person. Yeah, and I am getting a location change for you, Cancer. I'm also getting that, I'm picking up on you like starting something new. And that new thing, it could be something as simple as a bowling league, you guys, you know, or, you know, a painting class, or, you know, going to the health club. You're going to meet some new friends as well, okay? You could meet these people if you, oh, my son's calling, you guys. My son's calling. Hold on, I need to pause this. Sorry about that, you guys. That was my son. I had to take that call. Anyway, yeah, I see you possibly making a house move, a location change, going to a new community, or maybe even, like I said, a new job, making new friends. And I feel like everyone that's coming into your life now is safe for you to love, okay? Yeah, Cancer. Yeah, just, you know, use your intuition, use your discernment, okay? I'm also seeing like elevated spiritual abilities, okay? Heightened abilities coming in as well. Now, these people that you're gonna meet are gonna be very like-minded, okay? You may even, like, I'm seeing somebody going on like little trips with these friends, you know, to maybe like spiritual shows or whatever your interests are. I feel like this group has the same interests, right? And maybe, like I said, you could meet these people anywhere. It could be like starting a new hobby or joining a club or something like that. So Cancer, I'm really seeing like your social life is going to be popping in 2026. And I feel like you're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to meet a new love. You're going to be chased. And like I said, this person coming in is looking for someone that they can live the rest of their life with, that they can spend the rest of their life with. They're not dating for fun, okay? And I feel like this is somebody who's going to be very serious about you, but they're also going to want to take it slow, okay? But this is like your Prince Charming coming in, all right? In 2026. Yeah, look, a caring connection. And this is multiple. So I'm telling you, everybody that you're going to meet in 2026, it's going to be like completely different from the kind of people that you were spending your time with before. These people coming in now are going to be safe for you to love. They're going to be safe for you to love. Okay? Door to personal healing and happiness, new doors opening up. This is I'm seeing this as like the 10 of Cups here. So yeah, this could also be you going to a new location, but I'm also seeing like just wish fulfillment, you know, your manifestations coming in 2026. Okay, this person coming in, Cancer, is all heart. This new person, look at, we've got them coming in out with the heart chakra, holding the heart. They are all heart. Okay, congratulations. So this new person is going to love you the way you deserve to be loved. And these new friends that you're going to meet, I feel are going to be like, you know, loyal, dedicated to you. Okay? They're not gonna, these are people that are not gonna betray you. And you're gonna have fun. Fun, Cancer. You know? Magician. Yeah, look. And the divine is like, oh, but wait, there's more. Right? But wait, Cancer, there's more. Money's rolling in as well, my darling. Okay, so this also kind of takes me back to when I said this may be a job change, okay? So someone here may get a new job that brings in a lot more money, or I don't know. I mean, I feel like this is this money's coming in kind of mysteriously. So this could be a bonus. This could be a pay raise. This could be an inheritance. This could be, I don't know, a stroke of luck. Okay. Yeah, so Cancer, I just see really good things coming in. Your manifestations coming in, more money. That's what you've possibly been manifesting here. Money or a new job. Financial stability, Cancer, okay? All right, what else can you show me for Cancer? Yeah. Appreciation, angel of balance. I feel like this is the divine saying that you're going to be rewarded in 2026, okay? Just as you appreciate all that the divine has brought you to, okay? All that the divine has brought you through, right? Like, I feel like you're very grateful and you show appreciation to God and your spiritual team every day, right? But they also appreciate all the hard work you've put in to this last cycle and yourself and your life. Okay, they've seen everything that you've been put through, everything you've had to endure. They've watched you learn those lessons. They've watched you pass your tests. Okay? I feel like they've watched you realize who you are and your power. Okay? Because you're coming out as an earth angel. I'm also seeing balance being brought into your life as well when it comes to especially finances and your social life. Okay? But this is you being rewarded. And this is you leveling up too into Empress energy. Okay? Knowing who you are and what you're capable of. All right? That's really awesome, Cancer. You're coming out really strong. All right, you guys, this is my handmade deck. I'm still working on it. But I just want to see what else is coming in for you in 2026, okay? All right, Divine, what else can you show me for Cancer? Help and support. And I feel like that, again, that's about this new soul tribe that you're about to meet, okay? There's new people coming into your life that are going to be very supportive of you, okay? All right, and what else can you show me for Cancer? Yeah, a new cool style. So Cancer, you may even make some changes when it comes to your appearance, your looks. You could go through some kind of beautification process, right? You could maybe be changing your hair color, cutting your hair, growing it out. Your style could be changing because you've grown, okay? I feel like you're going to be feeling more and more confident every day too. Okay? And possibly breaking a habit, or maybe the divine has been urging you to break some kind of habit. Okay? I heard it only takes 2 weeks. All right. And some time off. You know, this could also be you. I've been picking up on this energy, you guys. The divine may be wanting you to take some time off away from social media, from, like all this overwhelming information, right? Maybe you just need to step away, get out into nature, all right? Get balanced, right? Get grounded in nature. Clear your energy, clear your mind, focus on the messages that you're going to be getting from the divine. Okay, because I feel like you're starting a new cycle. You may even be led someplace new, okay, into new situations. And I feel like the divine is trying to give you direction and instructions, okay? So maybe just take a little break. If you feel like you need to take a break from all the info and all of the social media and, do it. You may even be getting some time off to travel, okay? This could also be a change in your schedule as well so that you can have some time for you, okay? Lots of changes for you in 2026. And I think a lot of these changes, though, it's gonna take some energy just to get used to it, Cancer, because especially when it comes to letting people into your inner circle and letting people get close to you, I feel like you're gonna be apprehensive about that. All right, so I just want to get a couple of oracle cards for you. What else can you show me for Cancer? And, financial help is coming in as well. Yeah, look, you're moving on. This is you starting a new cycle, but you're starting this cycle with the crown. Your crown is straight on your head. The 5D is celebrating you here, or you're going to have a lot to celebrate, okay? You're leaving all of the past cycle behind. You're moving into the new cycle now, or moving. This could be energetically, physically, okay? And being between worlds, Cancer, I'm telling you, you're about to have some heightened abilities here. Okay, heightened psychic abilities. The veil's really thin here, right? Very thin veil. So the divine is hearing your manifestations like very clearly. So you've got some manifestation power too. Cancer, this is a beautiful way to start your new cycle. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right like that. Yeah, this is wonderful. Congratulations, my darlings. This is what's coming in 2026. Anyway, I do hope this helps. I hope it resonates. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. Yay. Subscribe to my channel. Join this awesome soul tribe. And until next time, Cancer, take care of you and peace out.
Hello everybody. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. Let's get another message to see what it is that y'all need to hear at the moment. As always, take what resonates and discard the motherfucking rest. So, let's see what's happening for y'all today. Spirit gave me the topic of what's your it factor, okay? What makes you the it guy, the it girl? What is it that makes you have this it factor, okay? So, I did kind of get a lot of like channeled messages already. For one, it's your spirit team. Okay, they wanted to make sure I said that. So what makes you that it guy, that it girl is your motherfucking spirit team, bitch. Okay, that ranking of yours. That team is no joke. Let me just tell you, they don't play. Your ancestors as well, okay? The universe, God. Okay, so they just want me to say that, all right? Also, for some of you guys are men and women of many talents. This is also what's making you have this, like, it factor. You're the it guy, it girl, main character, energy, them type of vibes. You have a multitude of talents, okay? It almost seems like anything that you try and do, it doesn't take you long to pick it up and, you know, put it down, if you catch my drift, okay? So yeah, you guys have like this magician energy, okay? So for some of you as well, what makes you that it guy, that it girl is that your spell work be hitting, baby, okay? Your anointing is what makes you that it guy, that it girl. But yeah, let's dive in and see kind of what's going on here, shall we? We have the fourth house. I didn't even mean to say that. So for some of you guys, your fourth house, your home, your family, that's what makes you that it guy, that it girl. I don't know if you guys have purchased a house or something like this, but we have the 12th house here, and then we have Jupiter. We have Venus, the 7th house, Libra. Wow. Talk about Venusian. So your beauty makes you that it guy, that it girl, okay? You're very aesthetically pleasing, okay? Your love knows no bounds, okay? So everything you do through your heart chakra, you do it through love. Even this is not going to be for all of you, but even your spell work and stuff like that, it's done through the heart chakra, okay? So we also have Aquarius here, okay? Again, with that eccentric type vibes, you're very authentic, okay? There's only one you, right? And I feel like you embody this to the fullest extent. That 12th house, your spirituality, your dreams, that's what makes you that it guy, that it girl, is the fact that you actually follow your dreams, baby. Some of you guys might even get messages in your dreams. Okay, they always be hitting, honey. It's almost like you're never wrong, okay? And if you are slightly wrong, it's not even that you're wrong, it's just you're waiting for more information. Okay, that Jupiter energy, what makes you the it guy, the it girl, is this expansiveness, this Sagittarius, your luck. Okay, some of you guys might have Jupiter in the 12th house. Heyo. The fact that you have many, many, many hidden enemies and you don't give a fuck. That's what's making you the it guy, the it girl, okay? The one that everybody wants to beat, the one that everybody wants to piss off, you know, just to say they were the one to do so. They get rude awakenings, okay? They find out real quick not to step to you funny, okay? Because you're somebody who just minds your own business, baby. You're staying in your lane, your main character vibes, and you're minding your business, okay? So the people that want to come and piss you off, or the people that want to come in and hate and be all this and all that and too much, I mean, your protection makes you that it girl, that it guy, okay? Again, with this 7th house, Libra and Venus, I'ma just say this now. What makes you that it guy, that it girl, is that everybody wanna be in a relationship with you. You have that wifey, hubby type vibe. You have that nurturing, that care. There's that 4th house that I accidentally said in the beginning of the read. You guys are just naturally caregivers, like natural caregivers. Homebodies, okay? You make houses feel like home. And actually, it's not even just houses, okay? You make everything around you. You have this artistically beautiful touch that you put into everything, right? So your car could be like uniquely you. Your home, you can decorate it in a way that when people come in, it feels very homey, it feels safe, it feels warm, inviting, right? So, you know, that's what's making you the it guy, the it girl. Now, I'm not saying that everybody wants to be in a relationship with you, but baby, pretty damn close, honey. Pretty damn close. So let's see. Aquarius energy, what's making you the it guy, the it girl, is the fact that you have these brilliant, wonderful ideas. You guys could also be the humanitarian type, where you like to donate to charity. You would you like to help a brother out, you like to help people on the street. Like, you're just very kind and nurturing, and this isn't for show. It's not like you have a camera, you know, strapped to you recording the fact that you're doing good deeds. No, honey, you just go and you do good deeds. It's not a show, okay? It's authentic, it's genuine. You just genuinely are a good person, and that's why you got this it factor. That's also why you have such a high anointing, let's be real, okay? God like handpicked you, all right, because of your heart. So yeah, let's see. The 11th house, there's that humanitarian type vibe. Again, with Virgo energy here, so this is all about being the 6th house of service, right? So you're someone who loves to provide service, okay? We also have humanity, hope, discoveries, common goals, startups. What makes you the it guy, the it girl, is the fact that you rebel against societal norms, okay? You do things your way. Again, main character energy, main character vibes. You don't give a shit who's watching. I'm gonna do it my way. I'm gonna do it my way, you know? There's also something here about you being very edgy, okay? It's almost like there's this leadership quality about you. I just heard like a leadership, well, how would you put that? It's not necessarily culty, but it's like, I don't know, man. You have this natural way of leading people, okay?
I'm working on a story on tender.
It's a £9 billion company.
These people are capable of almost anything.
I just heard leading people to water. Whatever that means, like maybe even to their emotions, to their spirituality, to better self-care, you know, things like this. Okay, so your leadership qualities are really highlighted. We also have Leo energy coming through, so what makes you the it factor? This empowerment and Leo. Listen, that confidence, baby, it can't be faked. Yeah. Main character vibes, babes. Okay. You strengthen, joins forces with this Leo. So you're loving, expressive, creative. You're warm. Again, you bring this air of warmth everywhere you go, like your car, your home, your office space. Like you, even if you have to wear a uniform for work, you tweak it, you do things to make it yours, like things like this, okay? You also could be very flirtatious. People might mistake your flirtiness or your kindness and your banter for flirting, okay? You just know how to make people smile. You know how to make people laugh. You could tell a pretty mean joke, you know? You're funny. You are very funny, okay? You're also vital and glowing. Like, you look fertile, okay? So you breathe life into everything that you do. You might be a little bit bedazzled, right? You like to do things your way. Some of you guys might make your own clothing, okay? That's odd. Taya. Why did I think of Taya? If you're watching this, hey girl. Baby, hello. Anyways, people trust you. This is why you're that it girl, that it boy. Because people trust you, okay? Your confidence helps. I wouldn't even say helps, but your confidence in the way you carry yourself and present yourself makes people around you also feel confident. Does that make sense? Like, your energy rubs off on people in the most beautiful way possible, okay? It's like when people are around you and they're hanging out or they're talking to you, they also feel good about themselves. It's not like you're up here and they're down there. No, you make people feel equal. That's what I just heard, is that you make people feel equal. You make people feel seen. Okay, you let people know it's okay to be different. Dare to be different, bitch. Right? Very humanitarian vibes. I mean, you could have the hermit energies coming through. Okay, very trusting, very wise, old soul type energy. Okay. Yeah, babes. We have healing, the sun. See, what did I say? In the second house. We also have North Node here too. So the sun is out here twice. You do have confidence. What makes you that it guy, that it girl, is your shine, baby. Oh, what is that? Collective soul. Gonna have your light shine down. Oh, yeah. Honey, you're just a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you. What makes you that it girl, that it boy, babes, is the fact that you healed generational curses. That fourth house is really coming through, and that you are now on your North Node, your destiny. You have purpose. You walk with purpose. People can see that you are confident about your purpose. The fact that you've healed so much makes you the it girl, the it guy, the one to beat, okay, babes? You have immense healing powers, and you've shown a lot of growth. This is your spirit team kind of coming in right now to wanting you. They want to say that they're very proud of you, especially like your higher self, okay? You really have healed and come into your own, and your spirit team is very, very proud of you, okay? What makes you that it guy, that it girl, is the fact that you have healing powers and superpowers. It's quite apparent to the people that don't believe. Okay, hold up here, because I am getting something. What makes you that it guy, that it girl, is you turn non-believers into believers, baby. Oh, they believe. Let me tell you, bitch. They start to believe, okay? Yeah. We also have cleansing and divinity. So your divinity is what makes you that it guy, that it girl. You shine from within, and it extends outwards, and you can really, really tell. Like, you can tell that your confidence ain't faked. Your divinity ain't faked. Your healing is not faked, okay? Not only that, but you're one for the people. Humanitarian efforts, okay? You're also somebody who does not hold unnecessary grudges. I'm going to say unnecessary because if people are being silly, then you definitely are going to hold a boundary, but you're not going to hold unnecessary grudges against people, okay? So, let's see, darling. Where is that? Right here. What's this humanitarian, the 11th house? Oh, the high priestess, okay? So it's part of your purpose, your intuition, You're turning the non-believers into believers, the Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess, right? Judgment, okay? What makes you that it girl, that it guy is the fact that you can prove multiple people wrong all at the same time. All at the same time, darling. Okay, you're otherworldly, you're alien-like. I'm a space-bound rocket ship and no hearts to the moon. And I can't be without you. Yeah, we have the Queen of Wands wanting to come out. Okay, that again, that confidence factor, that witchy and the Hermit. Listen, you know what you're talking about, baby. Again, with this leader, people trust you, bitch. People trust you, rightfully so. You've earned your spot. Okay. That's what makes you the it guy, the it girl, is your wisdom. You have a whole lot of wisdom, baby, especially in this esoteric knowledge type vibe. Your confidence, like you're confident in the messages that you receive. Okay, you're dead ass accurate. The future, experimentation, rebellion too. So, like I said, you follow your own wisdom. Okay, you rebel against societal norms. You do things your way, and you're also very confident in doing so. You're also very good looking. We have Venus, the 7th house, Libra, Leo here, the sun. You are very good looking. Okay, but it's an Aquarian type of vibe. Like you have your own flair, hun. Okay, you guys could have heavy Leo in your chart, Leo, Virgo, and Aquarius. You don't gotta, but them placements be highlighted here. Okay. You're like a light in the darkness for other people. Do you notice the sunflower? It's kind of dark around here, and then here the Hermit, naturally there's a light and it's dark, you know. You're like a beacon of hope, because we do have hope here with this 11th house. It's the star card, right? Faith, belief, hope, positivity, optimism. So you might even turn the most pessimistic people into optimists, okay? There's also something here about you being able to draw people in. So here, she's drawing all of these moths in. Here, they're drawing the ships in, providing safety, providing direction. So there is something here about you having this fantastic ability to provide direction for people, and they trust you. They trust you, okay? And they're guided to you for specific reasons, right?
A twisted new season of the traitors is finally here.
So this Leo energy, I just saw the 7 of Swords. Again, your confidence, this empowerment, it's not fake, okay? Nobody can bring you down. Nobody can catch you off stride, try and bring you out of character. Your bounce back game is unbelievable. Okay, last night took a L, but tonight I bounced back. Wake up in the morning, got that money, can't stacks. Leo, empowerment, what's this? The King of Cups, so, and Judgment. And here's that 9 of Wands. So what makes you that it factor is that you can, now I don't know necessarily if this is a good thing, but damn, does God ever prove to you and to everybody else about your resilience. So Leo energy, it's Braveheart energy. You go where most fear to tread, okay? I am getting this Braveheart, your emotional depth here makes you that it guy, that it girl. You're like this, you ever see those oil rigs in the middle of the ocean? Okay, how they can just sit there in the middle of the ocean. That's kind of like how you are anchored in, okay? There's a depth to you that cannot be swayed, cannot be wavered for the judgments of other people, okay? You're somebody who's extremely resilient with that 9 of Wands, extremely resilient. And that's what makes you that it guy, that it girl, is the fact that you have emotional maturity, okay? You empower yourself so the judgments of others cannot even put a dent into nothing, babes, okay? Your empowerment comes from your own heart, from your own spirit team, from the universe, God, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it. Your empowerment is coming from within. It's not outside of you, it's within. And that's that light that is shining from within and extending outwards. It's beautiful, okay? So, what's this North Node healing? The Sun? Your confidence, honey. Okay? You're very resilient. You're very brave, and you're strong. And I feel like for most of you, you didn't really have a choice. It's either get strong or just crumble. You feel me? The Five of Wands, see? You either get strong or just crumble. So here, you healed through conflict. You healed through people putting you in competition, bringing you into drama, all sorts of things. This is also pride. Again, Leo energy. Leo. Heavy Leo, babes. Man, if I gotta do same so myself, though, the it factor in the whole zodiac sign would be Leo.
That was a good hand.
A very high vibrational Leo, bitch. Come on now. We gotta give Leo their kudos, their cookies, okay? But anyways, this is pride. This is ego. This is competition. This is fighting, drama. You have healed from the worst situations. And that's what makes you that it guy, that it girl, is because you had to fight for your right to party. But for real, let's be serious. You had to fight for your spot, okay? This wasn't easy. This lifetime of yours, you know, having to always be in competitions that you didn't even know you was in, okay? There's always people fighting around you, wanting to bring drama into your life, wanting to bring conflict. What makes you the it guy, the it girl, is that it did not stop you. You grew from it. Not only did you grow from it, you thrived, okay? There is this element of you learning your lessons through the conflict. Some of you guys could be chaos witches or warlocks, babes, but there's something here about you thriving in chaos. There is a method to your madness. This is what brought you all of these healing powers, okay? This is what brought you confidence. You could have gone through many, many ego deaths. That's what makes you the it guy, the it girl, is the fact that you could go through so many ego deaths, baby. Okay, and you know, sometimes when you do want to be in your ego, you choose not to be, okay? What makes you the it guy, the it girl, is the fact that you can stay humble, right? We have the King of Swords. This is, again, Aquarius energy, okay? You're sewing your own web of fate, right? The Strength card. Man, your courage, your strength, it's your resilience, baby. Like, conflict ain't nothing, you know, in this world that can that surprise you anymore. You know, it just does not surprise you no more. And that's what makes you the it guy, the it girl. The fact that you're just like, your air of nonchalance, oh, sexy. God, some of you guys are so nonchalant when you need to be. Okay, you're not like really like that all the time with people that you care about, but babes, that nonchalant, it's given, you know what this is really given? It's given when a Capricorn is done and fed up with your ass.
What if I could build an app that works my way with Base 44? My work moves fast.
Their level of nonchalant, cold shoulder, you're dead to me, I don't even fucking know you, should be studied. Okay? Goodness gracious. Three of Pentacles, teamwork, okay? Nine of Swords, the Tower. There's a lot of people that tried to get you in your head, honey. And the fact that you ain't, you are so unbothered. You don't cling to fear, worry, anxiety. Okay, you don't borrow tomorrow's troubles and bring them in today. You know, and you know what? You let people watch. Let them watch. Okay, there's a shock factor here. This is what making you the it girl, the it guy, is the fact that so many people be watching. Lurking, watching. Okay? And here you are, unbothered as fuck. So unbothered, baby. King of Swords, Five of Wands. Right? So let's see. I'll get two from here and then what's making you the it girl? Working on healing it from working on healing a broken heart and healing from past heartbreaks. There we go. Here. People that wanted to just bring conflict, okay? What makes you the it guy, the it girl, is you've healed from past heartbreaks. Okay? From people that wanted to do you dirty, betray you, cause conflict, put you in competition with other people. It made you and pushed you into realizing, baby, there ain't no competition anywhere. The only competition is you, with you. Okay? Then we have people believe you to be their soulmate again. Venus, the 7th house, and Libra. There's a lot of people that think that you that y'all be their soulmates and stuff, or they've known you before. That's that home energy. And you want to know why you have such a strong homey vibe, where a lot of people think that you're their soulmate or you're familiar, is because of your divinity. Hello? Of course you're going to feel familiar. You have the heart of God within you, the universe, that light, that divinity, bitch. Of course a lot of people are going to think that you feel like home. Yes, darling. It's familiar, okay? And that's what's making you the it guy, the it girl. We want to know what else is that people go to extreme lengths to try and hurt you, and they end up burning their own hand, right? Don't touch the stove, it's hot, okay? What makes you the it guy, the it girl, is your soul retrieval. Honey, you went back in and picked apart all those soul fragments across all lifetimes and all dimensions. What makes you the it guy, the it girl, is the fact that you found soul, baby. I got souls in the sky. Okay? Your soul retrieval. And the fact that you can go in and retrieve soul fragments, all right? Not only for yourself, but for other people too. You're a light. You lead the way. Okay? Pretending or lying to fuck with you so that they can copy or steal your ideas. What makes you that it guy, that it girl, is the fact that people will lie to try and get in your energy just so they can copy your ideas. Because that 11th house, the Aquarius energy, you're someone who has brilliant ideas. Okay? The fact that you have so many people trying to pretend that they fuck with you just so they can copy you and copy your ideas it should be studied, babes. Because it's more than one. It's more than one. And what makes you the it guy, the it girl, is the fact that you have so many people trying to do this. Copying you. Okay? We also have Master Manifester, so I did tell you in the beginning, what makes you that it guy, that it girl, is the fact that you are a Master Manifester. You want it, you got it. Okay? And then we have You're Blessed. So what makes you that it guy, that it girl? It's the fact that you are so blessed. We have Jupiter here too. So you are someone who is highly favored and highly blessed. Your magic is working, so there you go. What did I say? For you, what makes you have that it factor is that your rituals always hit. You turn the non-believers into believers. It always hits. Always, babes. There's never a time where it don't. Okay. One more. We have siblings and disciplined. Okay. So what makes you that it guy, that it girl, is you could be the most disciplined out of all your siblings. Okay, that's not going to resonate for everybody. Or the fact that you are disciplined. Okay, maybe you were the most disciplined out of all your siblings. Okay, you got the most shit, right? You were the punching bag. You were the black sheep of the family. Okay. Well, we're going to see what that's about. But yeah, working on healing a broken heart and healing from past heartbreaks, okay? So that healing, 5 of Wands, the sun. You put down your ego. Man, fuck your pride. Just take it on back, yeah, take it on back. What makes you have that it factor is that you actually did the work. Okay? You didn't let these people make you better or bad or make you treat people how, they treated you. What makes you have that it factor is your damn heart. Oh, such a beautiful collective. Yeah, the Page of Wands and the Emperor, okay? You healed from, other people's immaturity, and you've grown from it, okay? Because we have a page, yeah, see? Here's that 5 of Cups, and here's that King of Cups, so right here. You let this empower you. You know what this is? You let it mature you, because we go from the Page to the Emperor, okay? So you've grown, healed, and evolved, and matured.
Do not wait until you have dry lips to start treating them. You want to prevent your lips from getting dry. For keeping your lips healthy, I recommend Blistex.
Jump in my new EV with me. I found it on cars.com.
That's what makes you have this it factor. 5 of Cups, you didn't let the heartbreak or the pain or the depression break you. You kind of it gave you emotional depth, and such deep depth that there's not very many people walking this planet right now that have gone that deep within their own soul retrieval, right? Or gone that deep within their own emotions. Nothing scares me anymore. You know? People believe you to be their soulmate, so you feel like home. Three of Pentacles, there's a lot of people, okay? Ace of Wands. They think about this. Teamwork, right? So you feel like home. That is giving me like from all walks of life, because usually the Three of Pentacles, it's people from like different cultural backgrounds or different topics or something, all coming together for a common goal. It's teamwork, right? Bringing in different perspectives and stuff like that. So all walks of life, people believe you to be their soulmate because you do feel like home. And these are people that are very different from one another, but yet they're the same. Does that make sense? Right? So different religions, faiths, beliefs, okay? All walks of life, honey. People believe you to be their soulmate because you feel familiar. That's what it is, okay? So yeah, let's see. This soul retrieval, what's your it factor? Eight of Wands and the King of Swords. So here we go. We had the King of Swords with this Five of Wands, right? Soul retrieval, healing powers, North Node, destiny, learning curve, right? Becoming, maturing your path, okay? Eight of Wands and the King of Swords. You went and you got that back. I got that old thing back. Some of you guys, like, literally, it has to do with your intellectual properties, okay? This soul retrieval, it's almost like you reclaimed your mind, because a lot of people tried to get into your head. I'm not gonna lie. This Five of Wands with the King of Swords, a lot of people tried to get into your head, okay? Oh, so itchy, bro. And they can't, they couldn't. So every time you're gonna choose your soul over the ego. That's that King of Swords. Like, you are the master of your own mind, okay? And that's what's making you have this it factor, is that you don't you don't get it twisted, baby. Ego over soul. And you're gonna go and retrieve your soul every time, even in the midst of conflict, chaos, strife, okay? Pretending or lying to fuck with you, okay, so there's a lot of people that try and get in your energy so that they can copy you. Obviously, you're the it guy, the it girl, if you got multiple people trying to come into your energy, or lying and pretending to fuck with you or be your bestie just so that they can copy you. I mean, you gotta have something going on. The world. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, the world. Okay. Could be something that you're doing online, darling. Okay. But this world, like, you have a lot of people trying to do this. Okay. It's giving fake supporters. That type of vibe. I don't know what you do, you guys. Some of you guys have online platforms. Some of you don't. Some of you guys have businesses and things like this, but you have a lot of eyes that are on you, and they want to come in because you have brilliant ideas, and they want to steal your intellectual property or the way you word things and say things. You just have a lot of people. So, I mean, if you, that's literally that's the definition of having the it factor, right? You just have a lot of people wanting what you got. Okay? So obviously main character it vibes, because, you know, people don't just do that for somebody who hasn't got any brilliant ideas or anything worth copying. Okay? So Master Manifester, what is this? Yeah, the Strength card. So brave heart energy. There's the brave heart energy, strength and courage, because you had the strength and the courage to walk away from things that do not serve you. This is what that it factor is all about, okay? Willing to leave things that are not working for you, leaving it behind, and having the strength and the courage to do so, because you're a master manifester and you can just go and create something else. So the fact that you have the resilience, the strength, and the courage to even walk away and then start something new, something fresh with that master manifester energy, there we go, the Fool, makes you the it guy, the it girl, okay? You're blessed. Listen, we have the Magician. Again, like I said in the beginning with your spirit team, that's your spirit team, dude. They don't play, and it's huge. This is why your magic, this is why your rituals, your magic is working. This is why this shit hits every single time. Every single time. We have the Hierophant. Oh, listen, damn. We have the Hierophant, the High Priestess, Justice, and the Magician. Honey, I told ya.
This wasn't my...
I told you, this is what makes you the it factor, is the fact that you are on the good side of justice. We also have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. Yeah, your spirit team is big, okay? Like big. Oh my. So you're blessed. Never stressed. 10 of Cups. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See? The 5 of Wands, and everybody wants a piece of it. Okay? This is why we have healing. The 5 of Wands, you heal conflict. Because you healed this drama, this conflict, this war that everybody wants to bring towards you, because you healed through that and you decided to have resilience and show faith and show bravery to walk away and be the bigger person, you're blessed. Beyond belief. Okay? Because you always choose to walk away. Right? And if you don't choose to walk away, it is guided from your spirit team because they are big, baby. Okay? And they don't fuck around. So your magic is working. What is this? This is giving that leader the 6 of Wands, success. 10 of Pentacles. Listen. Your magic, whatever it is, your prayers, your magic, whatever it is you do, collective, personal to you, that shit hits every single time. 6 of Wands. It is successful every single time. Leo energy. Okay? It works, baby. 10 of Pentacles. Ancestral, legacy, wealth even, because we did have the 2nd house here. You've healed your 2nd house as well. So you healed some sort of poverty mindset or scarcity around money and finances and things like that. You've healed that. Your money bowls, baby, if you do money bowls, that shit hits every time. Every single time. Okay, what's this? Disciplined sibling. So I feel like you're the Lovers and the Knight of Cups. Here's the 3 of Cups. So you lead. So you might be the oldest in the family. You don't gotta be, but there's something here about you leading the charge, okay? So it's like you started your healing journey, and now maybe there's siblings here that are watching you that want to do what you do, okay? They want to also heal. So it's almost like you are the trendsetter, not even really the trendsetter, but the way shower, the frontliner, okay? You kind of have this effect on your siblings or just your family in general to want to get disciplined, to want to get their shit together, to want to get their life together and want to heal because they see you and where you come from and where you're at right now, and it's very inspiring. Okay? So, yeah, my loves, that's what I got for y'all. If it resonated with you guys, hit up that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the motherfucking Vibe Trap, and I'll see you guys down below in the comment section.
Roku's self-serve ads platform. It's easier than ever with Ads Manager. Sign up today.
Well, a little birdie told me rates are taking a dip, which means that dream home won't be there for...
Hi, hope you're having a good day. If you're new, I am Jessica, Earth Angel 111 here on YouTube and TikTok. Please be advised, these are my only links. Anything else is not me, and I will never contact you. All my tarot videos to watch on YouTube and TikTok. So do go ahead and drop a subscribe, leave a like or a comment. That's all I ask. Interact with this video. So this will be a collective reading possibly general, love, or career related. Let's see what energies come out. And this is going to be for all the month of January. Wow, Queen of Wands. People are viewing you to be someone who really is standing in your passions right now. So maybe you're learning how to create abundance out of your passions. For example, this could be through some type of artwork you do, a creative outlet. This could be anything that you are expressing, but, you know, turning it into a career path. So really beautiful. Wow. 6 of Pentacles. You've got a new opportunity coming in, and kind of funny because the top of the deck says new opportunities on the horizon. So there's someone who is very proud of you or keen of the work that you do, and they want to offer you some type of contract, promotion, or opportunity that may turn around to be life-changing. Earth angel energy here, so you may resonate with being a part of the collective. You are a very protected being who shares a close tie with God and the divine. So you are someone kind, down to earth, and you're always trying to help other people. So some type of good karma is coming back to you for all the good you've put in, you know, over the years in different avenues of your life, or just being kind to other people. You've got a whole new chapter coming in, and really beautiful energy to see since we are in the beginning of the new year. Nothing better to see but January bringing you to new positive places. Look at that, confirmation. So whatever this is, you feel like you're just overcoming, or you feel maybe misunderstood, or in a place of like really just working hard and possibly not getting the recognition you deserve yet, just know that it's coming to you very shortly. Good karma is on the way to you, and divine is about to reward your patience. So a lot of you maybe have building slow momentum in a particular passion, hobby, career path. And you know, it's like the slow build often leads to more long-term success versus quick to come in, quick to fade out success. So you are a legend. Just know that. And whatever this is you could have went through in the past, a lot of people are just so inspired by you right now, because you have an ability to overcome, and most importantly, you always try to remain kind to other people, even if you feel like they don't necessarily understand you. Because the top of the deck says now they feel bad. So there's maybe someone in your life that misjudged you or walked away from you while you're trying to figure your life out. You know, it doesn't matter what age you are. You could be in your late 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s even. Everyone goes through a period in life where they have to like reevaluate where they're at and what positive changes they want to make for the long term. So someone's realizing that you're at a place in your life where you needed to reprioritize your career or your career goals. You may be considering changing your career path altogether, or there's something about this passion or hobby that you have that may actually create a second source of income for you. So this could be possibly you doing something you really love and learning how to, you know, partner with other people for networking, a brand deal, an opportunity, because there's someone who has their eye on you. So you may not know this. This is someone who feels like you remind them a lot of themselves when they started something. So for example, if you're a musician and you feel like you don't have any listeners yet or a fan base, this could be someone with a very large fan base who's like, I see the qualities that they have to make it big. Like, I want to help them get there. But the best thing you can remember is, if this is resonating, never wait for someone to come and make life easier for you, right? Never wait for a handout. Always work towards creating your own success. But there is someone that recognizes you and is like, I would love to collaborate with them. So this may be in the way of an opportunity, and this is going to be a life-changing opportunity. Some of you are going to be asked to relocate because the Hermit's in reverse. This also may be a Virgo that wants to work with you, or you could be a Virgo yourself. But with this reversal energy coming out, this offer, you don't expect it to come in. Four of Swords. You may be actually going through like stress right now. Stress in your life. Like, what's the next step? What's the next path to take? Things are going to turn out a lot better than you expect. Stay in prayer. That's the biggest thing. When you feel lost, give it to the universe. Give it to divine. Because divine is always building character and strength and endurance within you, that later, when things get better, you'll be able to look back and say, wow, that needed to happen to put you in a place of making the change for yourself, right? So for some of you, if you felt like you were struggling a little bit to get by, you now have been put in a place where you're like, what can I do to create more success in my life? So like I said, starting a second job, changing your career path altogether. Some of you may be considering getting a new skill or hobby, you know, something more long-term that's going to be more successful for you. And it's because of this uncomfortable moment in the past or current energy that you are creating the positive changes for the future. And this is going to be something that's extremely beneficial for you long-term. Like some of you may be changing your career paths from A to Z, totally opposite. And people are going to really recognize the fact that you did something amazing for yourself. And also too, talented individual collective, there's something about you being a lot more passionate or skilled in a particular hobby, interest than people realized. And nowadays with social media and self-entrepreneurship, there are so many different opportunities you can create for yourself. So some of you may be deciding to hop on a platform, any type of platform, to create the success and abundance. YouTube, TikTok, okay? Something about you being recognized by someone. I feel as though you're going to start something that you just love to do, and it's going to really bring the results you would have never expected, or the like love from other people and connections and community that you would have never expected. So this is coming in. So don't lose sight. Don't give up. Stay focused, okay? And like I said, good things take time to build. So stay positive. There you go. Wow. Wanting to collab with you, business owner. So there is someone who wants to collaborate with you that is already a successful business owner. And this is going to create the long-lasting stability in your life. Now, funny because it says upgrading something will help you in the long run. So maybe you have an outdated social media. You have an outdated email or phone number, something you need to upgrade. For others of you, if you are someone who's thinking about doing social media, you may need to upgrade your camera, your phone, your microphone, something you have to make it better. So moving forward despite the difficulties. Now, if you're in a place of lack right now, you're probably like, Jessica, I don't have the means to do all that. Where there's God, there's a way. Because a lot of people are going through this kind of thing right now. Either you got it or you don't, right? You're not doing the greatest, or you're in between. I feel like a lot of you are going to resonate with wanting to change. You want to feel comfortable and happy. Well, just know where there's God, there's a way. Because you're going from the Page of Pentacles, feeling stressed out, struggling, to a huge opportunity coming your way that's going to be like, wow, I see now why all that had to happen. So as much as you may, wow, look at that, new job, new opportunities, new friends. As much as you may feel struggling right now or lost, okay, stay positive. And know that too, where one door closes, another that is more well suited for you opens. So God wants all the glory. One of my favorite messages to come out, because you need to know that God is the one leading your steps right now. When things seem unbearable or you can't pull through, or even last week seemed difficult, look how much you overcame thus far. Because he's always watching over you, and most importantly, he's bringing this good days, this good karma to you. I feel like a lot of you are in the place as well where maybe 2025 wasn't your best year, but it created a lot of strength and endurance within you that you maybe not even realize that you had. And a lot of other people recognize you for that. Your ability to overcome is something that's being talked about by people that know you or people that first meet you and find. This whole year of 2026 moving forward, just realize that there are a lot of people that recognize you in something or are about to. So keep going. Use that as your motivation. You know, the best things happen when you don't expect it to turn out the way it does. Because a lot of you, this is like something beautiful coming in. But yeah, this is a key thing in here. Upgrading something will help you in the long run. So some of you have an outdated something. I feel like it could be a social media, and it's like upgrade, create a new account, or start over, you know, moving forward. So yeah, business owner is here wanting to collaborate with you, new opportunities. And I feel like whoever didn't support you from the past is realizing, you know, that they should have just let you focus on what makes you happy, right? So starting a new career path is here, and this was all meant to teach you to unlock your true potential, because a lot of you were really just standing in your own way, feeling like you didn't have what it took to keep moving forward, whether that be like self-confidence or actually having the right, you know, if for example, if you're doing social media, you need all the equipment necessary. But think about it, a lot of people start with next to nothing, right? And then they build that up over time. So just know all it takes is you to believe in yourself, and God will work out the rest. 9 of Pentacles, yeah, watering your own garden, planting the seeds towards your own abundance and success. And a lot of you, it says, you know, really with this card coming out, this represents you keeping things to yourself till you get the ball rolling. So 9 of Pentacles, keeping your wisdom to yourself and keeping your ideas to yourself and creating new success and abundance. And there is a business in particular who's going to want to collaborate with you. So for example, if you do food content, clothing content, you are someone who does hair or nails, there's someone who's going to want to partner up with you. A business, a brand deal, partnership. They may want to co-sign you. Whatever this is that you're doing, you're going to have help and support because of who you are. You're a very kind-hearted person. So Sword and Roses here, revelations, honor, protection, and determination. And whoever this is will see your determination in a path, no matter how many times it may take you a while to get there. That's what creates this like applaud, you know, from other people around you or a particular person. Someone who has a lot of either connections or an ability to create the success within you. So coffee cup, meeting and talking, savoring the moment. They're gonna ask you to meet up, okay? Building a friendship. This is someone who like either has done what you're doing or is someone who's in an extremely successful career path who supports what you're trying to do in your career path. So this definitely is a career reading for y'all. Do go ahead and drop in the comments if you like when I do career readings for you, if you want me to put out more tarot spreads of this. So this could be as well who's realizing you're unlocking your true potential, a group of old friends that maybe you're no longer associating with. Now sometimes it's a group of old friends who purposely try to hold you back from success. So where it said upgrading something will help you in the long run, if you know you have people you no longer talk to for a long time that are purposely trying to make your path harder, this may be why it's good to start fresh and move away from any type of negative energies like that. You know, it's like if someone's watching you do something that they wish they were doing, but they don't try to do it, sometimes it's better just to keep focused, right? Because all that's a distraction. I look at it this way. Every day is a new day to choose yourself, your dreams, and to start over. And no matter how difficult life may seem or how much you may be struggling down, if you're putting good energy out to other people and you're doing right by others and yourself, and you're moving with integrity, God will always find a way for you. Always. So you predicted something and it's true. Yeah, see, a lot of you, I feel like maybe you moved away from certain people that didn't support you in this new path or this new endeavor. Or maybe it made you feel misunderstood for what you were trying to achieve. But a lot of you know that you went through this moment in your life where maybe you felt incredibly alone or like no one else was really supporting you. But you know what you want to do, or you know what makes you happy. And that's what matters at the end of the day. So there is someone who could possibly want to come around and apologize to you. I feel like you're going to write a novel. This may be like a novel about your story, possibly a novel series, romance series. For others of you, this could actually be you writing some type of book to explain how you created some type of success that you did in your life eventually. Maybe this is 10 years from now. So your life is being upgraded. Absolutely beautiful to see. And yeah, it's like certain people are going to come into your life that will be new in your life because new support systems. And also too, I feel like when you make certain changes in your life, the universe, God, will align people who have the same core beliefs, values, or dreams and visions as you do. Because then instead of feeling misunderstood, those people will support you and uplift you and compliment you when you deserve it. So, wow, some of you may find out, okay, that you were adopted. This may be energy as well. This won't resonate for all of you, but maybe you're meant to write a story because you could be finding out something about this. That's super random to come out in this career reading. So yeah, if it resonates for you, it resonates. I feel like you're going to go through a lot of changes in 2026 that will make life a lot more understanding for you or better. You will be the first in your generation is there. So there's some type of success you're creating that you will truly be the first in your generation. So keep going. Let that be your focus right now. So things are about to get really good for you. Absolutely beautiful. And you deserve this, because I feel like a lot of you really kept moving forward even when you felt like it's next to impossible. And know that all this really ties into exactly the energy or the intuitive message I picked up at the beginning of this tarot video, okay? You're stronger because of it. All the things you didn't think you were going to make it through, look at you now. You made it through, and you are a stronger, more better, more clear-minded, focused version of yourself. And you know exactly what it is you want and you don't want from life. So now all you got to do is go for it. I hope this reading resonates for you. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a comment if you made it this far. And until next time, have a beautiful day. Bye.
New Year.
Alright, collective, that's going to bring the stream to a close. Thank you for watching live or on the playback. I appreciate it. Leave. Yes, indeed, partner. Yes, indeed. Yeah. If you're new to the channel, remember, you can leave a like and a comment for the free. Leaving a like and a comment is free. Go ahead and do that right now. And also, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Could use some subs. Push for some subs. Yeah. And ring the notification bell so you can be notified each and every time we go L-I-V-E live. Yeah. Also, you can help us today getting our debut IPs to the world. We are looking to begin production of issue 2 of SLED. Our debut IP to the world, SLED, will be issues 1 and 2 combined in a hardcover. The world hungers for it. The world waits. New era, new age, new energy. The Ice Age. Spearheaded by the Glacier. Comic books will rise again. Off the backs of creators like me. Worldwide, worldwide, worldwide. And you can do your part today by donating via PayPal.me/Glacier 8888. PayPal.me/Glacier 8888. Collective, thank you. 144,000. Bow. Collective, worldwide, worldwide. Glacier winter is upon you all. And remember, mass awakening, mass change is OTW on the way. Yeah. You know what it is, divine messages, divine readings being relayed to the collective worldwide, as we ironically also play cards, play Saloon Poker, RDO Online, Red Dead Redemption 2. It's been fun, collective. It's your big bro, the most froze, Glacier, signing out. Until next time, ciao. Yeah.
Miles and running. Guess this what it feels like. All my niggas are smiling. They showing their teeth and shit. We try to keep it this way, man. We get money and we loving it. Fred.
We out on the road enjoying our wealth.
Fred.
Around the globe, our stories are fed.
They fuck with us.
I can do bad by myself.
I can do bad for myself.
I'ma survive with my niggas help. My niggas gon' ride with no safety.
Hold my niggas with me.
I can do bad by myself.
Please get in tune. Riot Squad, Dipset, Bird Gang, nigga. Whole hood behind from the G's
ease off on. Bunch of wolves beside him, squeeze off on. The D's hold on, but the riddle is the ending to the middle, so the P's hold on. That's a pull before then. I was caught in all sorts of shit, all sorts of shit. I was playing fast, full sportsmanship. My niggas on trial for different courts and shit. Roll loss assist, that's all in the game, son. Plus there's more game where that game came from. Rap game, where the fuck that game came from? Wanna do music, but what about my friends? The phone clicking, but no time to trap. Thug life and mayhem through that for sure. Let my niggas do what they do. Shit, I was Mr. Monday night when niggas ain't have a clue. Remember that? Bundles the bricks, they like damn he couldn't. Bundles with the dips, they like damn he wouldn't. Well, who wouldn't? And if we ain't capable, you'll be damn good actors like you couldn't. What the fuck, nigga? We out on the road enjoying our wealth. Around the globe, our stories are felt. Cause I've been through bad by myself. I'ma survive with my niggas help. My niggas gon' ride with no safety belts. Cause I've been through bad by myself.
Yes, I can. Yeah. You shine by my lonesome truth. Let me tell you it's no INT. Whipping the range, much different than a train. Cause I'm flipping this game, much different than cocaine. Get a little change, I'll be up in the hood. Shit looking strange, shit ain't the same. It's all about the straight drive, but if it's bass rock, that'll bring more paper to your block. Young niggas won't be like King James till they start making cheese off of raw slick cane. Long lines, we got the balls. Freeze in the army, the seats keep them warm. And now I'm ballin' with a high score. Apartments on the high floor. We at the penthouse. Skyscrapers, farm ride races. I'm high hazed up, that's how I'm raised up. And I can do bad with nobody. Instead I'm living fast before life. Lowe's lobby, no sorries. The poor little butterphone robbery. Mama said slow down, at least we'll see well. Cause you speeding with the heat in your belt. I got told to slip and no count. It's coming up short. Like one you a brick and coming money for a house. Stupid.
Enjoying our wealth. Around the globe, our stories are felt. Cause I've been through bad by myself. I'ma survive with my niggas help. My niggas gon' ride with no safety belts. Cause I've been through bad by myself.
No, I could do bad all this. You doing good though. They try taking me in. Violate my civil rights, breaking me in. No. 84 bomb dukes for smoking, pop dukes for sniffing, rock shoes and glisten, cop shoes and glisten. Wasn't for rap backs to be in the street or doing life in the can't beat my meat, but not me cause I'm hot, I'm gon' blow. My rocks be on glow, my pops he won't go. You ain't dying no more for me, dad. I ain't really tryna squeeze, take this gun for me, dad. Boy, get set up somewhere in the store. Spend years studying raps, preparing the flow. Niggas show me love, bitches show me love. Any homie act up, any homie get club. Well, these niggas stacking for wealth. Fuck a bitch, cause I could do bad by myself. I said, these niggas clapping for wealth. Fuck a bitch, cause I could do bad by myself. Yeah.